Hello everyone, welcome to whatever the fuck this podcast is named. We're still kind of trying to create that.
Tell us what you guys think. We got a few in the running right here. We have the Balls Back podcast. We have the Try Guys, which I think might be a BuzzFeed thing. So.
It kind of sounds a bit gay, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, we're
sure.
trying each other.
We're trying each other. We're trying a podcast. That's something,
Is
right?
it try with T-R-I or T-R-Y? I have to know.
You know what? If we named it something, if we spelled it differently, then we
There's
could
different
definitely
meanings.
do the
Because
same
try
thing.
with T-R-I is
Without a
3.
doubt. With T-R-I, it's like I watch this and I try every time.
The Shy Guys from Mario. That's what it
Yeah.
reminds me of.
Let's be the fucking Shy Guys. That sounds...
I mean, I'm a shy dude. I'll admit that shit.
We're still in the making. But anyway, my name is Joseph, and I guess I'll be your host since I'm the first one talking.
I am Jeb. That's it.
And Phil. Get your Phil.
Joe Phil. What a great way to sound
you
out.
already have a tagline, dude. You're
That's
already building your
fantastic.
persona. That's
Dude,
perfect.
thank you.
I feel like I'm Joe because I Joe. Joe it.
I'm just gonna go outside and smoke a Joe.
Whoa! I'm Jeb, and that's my name.
Please clap.
That's
Please
it.
clap.
It's not. I have
That's
somewhat
the
of an
only
angle.
thing you could say about your name, which is a darn shame.
Yeah, when people ask, "Oh, Jeff," I'm like, "No, it's like the really cringy politician."
Dude,
That's all I have to work off.
you ever thought of changing your name to Jeff just so you wouldn't have to like go through all of that?
After the amount of times that I've been mistaked as a Jeff instead of a Jeb, I'm just kind of jaded from the name Jeff. And they spell it like G off sometimes, which is fucking lame.
Oh, I fucking hate
It's
that.
the worst goddamn thing in the world.
That's awful. Anyway, so this entire time we're going to be drinking because that's exactly how podcasts should be done.
Yeah. I'm
Of
not going to be
course.
social at all without liquor.
Exactly. If I'm not drinking, then I'm probably going to be at home masturbating. I mean, that's just my personal.
Oh, who else but Joseph? This guy's crazy.
Oh, I'm so wacky, guys. Hey,
Hot
X
take, dude. Jerking off is fun.
holds up sport.
Wacky, no pun intended.
This kid. Gotta fight this guy.
I'm so cool, guys. Did I mention all my fetishes? I should.
Oh, yeah. Our friend Joseph here is into a whole lot of different shit, actually.
Are we bringing that up? Is that the first thing you want?
Personally, I think everyone has their own things about them that make them a little off-color and weird.
Okay, I just want to say I spilled something on my pants real fast. But,
Yeah, you got blood on your pants today,
I've got blood on my
actually.
pants,
Yeah.
yeah.
What happened there?
So what happened was, one of my hobbies is I play with, I'm bringing it up in the first, because I'm fucking whack.
Wait till you hear this, guys. Just click next to see what he does. Yeah. Number 7 will shock you.
So I play with butterfly knives, and I just...
You fucking loser.
Dude, I study the blade.
That's
While
like
you were partying, I studied the fucking blade.
That's like a kid saying, "Yeah, I'm kind of an arsonist." Or I'm
kind of an
also an
No big deal.
kid,
I'm
yeah.
just part of an indie film, and that's what we do.
I was born in the blade, cutting the blade.
So I was playing with a butterfly knife, and I grabbed it. It wasn't even like I was doing a cool trick. I just grabbed it while it was open, and I fucked myself. And while I was actually,
Literally or metaphorically?
literally, it could be metaphorically as much you want to
We're
take
not
it.
trying to ostracize those self-harm people out there. We need all the views we can get.
All of you. That's what matters. It's our first podcast. No one knows about us. Most podcasts are like, oh, this person actually, this is like a celebrity or something.
Podcast whores, that's what we are.
We're
Yeah, we're
nobody.
podcast
Yeah.
tours.
If you do self-harm, please put it off till next week when we release our next podcast.
Okay.
And then make
Yeah.
your decision after.
But seriously, we'll probably have something in description if you want to call someone, just because I feel bad about just bringing it up.
Exactly. Yeah. Donate to our Patreon that doesn't exist
God
yet.
damn.
I'd really appreciate it.
We'd like to have one of you on too, if y'all are about the self-harm part, not in a bad way, but we would like to see what's up.
Exactly.
Oh.
Those are fun. Maybe you guys have heard of Squarespace or MeUndies. Big fans, you guys.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, so at one point I was dabbing off Phil. Dabbing, of course, meaning
Fuck
I
you.
I went with my fucking hands, and if I had a video camera, you guys would see the autistic
The
stuff I'm
visual
doing.
cues here are insane.
It's
you guys.
fantastic. If only you guys were here, you guys would be like, wow.
Only imagine.
But I was bleeding on you for a bit, and I still feel bad about that.
Yeah.
I have some on my pants and everything, and
I even got some in my mouth, Morty.
Holy shit. Yeah.
Oh god, yeah, that's mainly because he's a fan of blood play. So
Yeah,
that's
Phil's a dedicated lover,
He's
though.
a
Little
dedicated-
blood's not gonna fucking stop him.
No.
exactly. It makes like periods. You know. Oh, was it? You don't mind ketchup on your hot dog as long as the bun's tight, right?
That's the
That
first
is
time
one-
I heard that.
Really?
I'm just gonna assume that's nomenclature for guys.
That's a usual thing. Have you
I'm
guys?
serious. I've heard the whole like if the river runs red, take the dirt path and shit. Like people advocating anal and whatnot.
That's for pussies
There's a-
that don't like
there's-
period blood on their dick.
If you don't like period, you're actually a faggot.
You're
Yeah.
That's a
It's a
fact.
good PCA to put out there now.
Yeah, we should have that on like USA Network or something. If you don't mind blood on your
Yeah.
dick,
Let me
then
know.
you're straight. But if you do mind it, you're gay as fuck.
You got one life. Be wild, motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's
we're
a
actually cutting our drinks with period blood right now. Not many people may know that.
It's really healthy. You would not believe it. Oh my gosh.
Don't
it
do this
tastes-
at home.
Don't do
Yeah.
this at home.
I'm on a health kick. Blood's really organic.
Hey, that's something about our podcast. We're just fucking wacky dudes.
Jesus
Well, you can tell right now.
3 wacky
We are
dudes.
wacky.
Yeah, we don't have our like personas yet. No one's the bad boy. No one's
I want to be the bad boy.
intellectual. You're not gonna be the bad boy.
We're all
Not
potential.
far too good natured and wholesome to be.
Damn
the bad.
you! I'm a bad boy. I
Yeah.
can ride a motorcycle, maybe. I don't know.
I wear leather cuffs.
If
I
a
can
girl hits
suck.
me, does that count as being a bad boy?
No, not at all. I mean,
What
just
got you to
say
that
you've
point?
been a bad boy.
We're gonna go full circle back to my fetish.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna,
Yeah,
gonna
guys,
put
get
that-
used to this fucking segment right now.
Yeah, well,
Reoccurring.
by the way, let's talk about this. So Jeff has this wonderful theory about mental fedora.
Mental
Tell us a little bit
fedoras.
about a mental fedora. I'd love to hear that.
All right. Well, the public stigma for the fedora is already pretty well known. If someone wears a fedora, they're like a fucking loser virgin neckbeard. But I think everyone has like their own type of fedora, something within them that makes them a little off color and different from everybody else. So personally, I find that very comforting because it means everyone's just kind of fucked up in their own little way. We're all just weird shades of gray, everybody. I think we can all get behind that.
Yeah, we're all fucked up in our own ways. And my
yeah.
personal fedora, as we've already discussed, is talking too much about my fetishes, which is being fucking dominated.
Comes up a lot, way more often than you think, folks.
By that, it doesn't come up, but I bring it up, even if people don't want it.
Yeah, we could be
It's
talking
here.
about tacos, and he's like, you know what's cool? Being crushed by a girl with stilettos. Come on.
God, yes.
That's the shit.
That is the best.
Philip, you got any weird shit that you're
Yeah,
into?
what's your personal fedora?
I like thick chicks.
Thick
I'll bring
chicks.
it. Yeah.
There's no
There
problem
we
with
go.
that.
There's nothing wrong with
I've been at a
chicks.
few parties with Phil. I know he likes thick chicks,
yeah.
but there's nothing wrong with that,
Yeah.
for sure. There's more to love, isn't that right?
Yes,
So
there
I've
is.
heard.
For
So
all
I've
you
heard.
thick
That
chicks
sounds
hearing,
like a fat kid in middle school saying, I'm big bone.
I'm big bone.
There's
You
more
just
to
actually.
Yeah.
you
There's
just got
more.
me big boner.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
My God.
We need these puns. This is why you're here.
This is
Phil.
it. You're only here for the puns. You're good. Phil the pun master. That's what you're going for. That's
Very
the trope
funny.
that you fill. That's
He
perfect.
gets paid for every pun he makes.
He does.
does.
I'm paying him 1 cent or 1 blowjob, but he has to give it to me.
You might need to get a little bit thicker first.
Or worth -1 cent.
Oh.
Jeb, what is your personal fedora while we're on that topic?
My personal fedora, I don't think it lands in anything erotic per se.
That's weird. What
I'm
the
not-
fuck is wrong
I'm
with
not
you?
into like weird. I'm pretty. I guess I'm into thick chicks if we're going down that route with Phil.
Okay.
Because thick chicks are fucking hot, and everyone has the idea that if a chick's fat and feels bad about herself, she's more willing to try in the hookup process. She's a bit more grateful for the attention.
By the way, guys, we're some bachelors. If you didn't get that already,
Cannot hold down a girlfriend with this attitude. Can y'all
that's
believe it?
so crazy.
Yeah,
I thought we
yeah.
would get so many girls. But sorry, continue.
Oh, my inner fedora. I'm probably way too self-conscious and read into what people say all the time. Like if someone doesn't give me like the certain amount of like attention on like a good joke or bit that I feel like I made, I feel like I get insecure. That's probably my fedora, to take it to a realer point.
By the way, I think Jeb isn't funny at all. Fuck that guy.
That's a good point.
Piece
yeah.
of shit.
While we're all riffing here. This is a really good
Yeah,
time,
it's
you guys.
funny though. We're
Jeb,
talking-
that's the prettiest fedora I've ever seen in my whole entire life.
Thank you very much, guys. I'm actually like odd job. My fedora is steel rimmed, and I throw it at people.
Oh my.
Like steel
Like a
rim jobs.
ninja star. It's even more
Yeah.
autistic than a ninja star.
I'm actually a
My
short,
fedora.
muscular Asian man.
Despite what I sound like.
Jesus.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do short, muscular Asian men sound a certain way, Phil? Would
Do
you like
short
to
muscular
characterize?
Asian men sound like a certain type?
Wow.
Alright, I stand corrected, you guys.
I'm glad that we're appealing to the whole audience and not just a select few at this point.
I want to offend everybody. That's my
right.
thing.
Just wait until we say something about white people, because that's good.
White people.
Phil is our designated
I'm
diversity.
multiracial, so let's get that straight.
So
Yeah,
he's got
guys,
every race.
We got a fucking token here. What do you comprise of, Phil?
I comprise of Guatemalan because my mom is from Guatemala. Her
That-
grandma is from
that's
China.
Guatemala.
Yeah, for our white listeners, that's Guatemala.
Yeah,
Later, he might
we knew
say,
that.
instead
I
of
may have-
Miami, he
I
might
may have
say
been-
Miami.
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 Fucking Lou.
My dad hails from fucking America, but my grandparents
Man.
my grandparents from that hail from France, Spain, and fucking what's the other country in there?
China?
Nah, that's the other side.
That is a country. If
Haiti?
That is a
correct.
country,
Yeah,
that is
I
true.
heard the Heidi.
And
Heidi sounds like some weird bitch. Not
Haiti.
country.
Oh my god.
Haiti.
Hiding.
my parents must hate me if they name me Heidi.
Haiti's about to get fucked up by Irma, you guys.
Dude.
Everything's gonna get fucked up by Irma, though.
Yeah, but like
it's
Haiti's
gonna
like
be
in the
fantastic.
vicinity, like while it's like Cat 5 right now.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's gonna be worse than the previous hurricane that I completely forgot the name of anyway.
Harvey?
That was it.
Yes, Harvey.
That was the
Harvey.
name of the fucking tiger at LSU
Yeah.
before he died. I think he died and incarnated himself as a hurricane. Advanced fucking human.
Hurricane Mike.
Gee.
That sounds pretty.
Hurricane Mike the Tiger, it's what he called,
yeah.
from
He
LSU.
transcended becoming a human and became a hurricane.
Yeah, if it wasn't obvious, we are LSU kids, guys.
We're college kids and we're cool. We're seniors and
Yeah.
we feel like we're with the younger crowd.
Lollipop sucking university.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, little known.
I thought you were gonna go for like a pedophilic kind of vibe, real quick.
Yeah, I'm pretty let down.
I'm not
by
old
the
enough to be a pedophile.
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah, I expected more pedophilia from this
Come
podcast.
on, we need more sexual diversity here. I can't be the only one.
Without a doubt. Yeah, we're fucking seniors, you guys, and we just now started getting involved today by starting our own student organization.
Oh gosh, let's talk about it. The president of the club will tell you a little bit about it.
We went to a student involvement fair, and then towards the end of it, we thought it was all bullshit, and then ended up writing our own shit, and then it turned out to be a beer pong club.
Yeah, beer pong. Technically, we're beta psi
Oh, yeah. My apologies.
Don't
Typo.
you fucking say the word beer.
because we don't drink beer. Wink, wink.
We're
Of
about
course
to
not.
shut down.
I was sick on that.
And we play ball pong and not beer pong.
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's surprising. We actually got a good amount of signatures, but I still think, for me personally, the best part of this club is just advertising and seeing the look on people's face if they ask, "Oh, is that a real club?" That
Yeah,
sounds
that
stupid.
is-
Holy shit. It is fun to laugh and yell at strangers, you guys.
It is the best. We have
Yeah.
just yelled beer pong and hey, if you're an alcoholic, you should join us. And that's
Yeah.
not something that you should usually say, but you know, who
Yeah,
cares?
LSU has this thing called the Free Speech Alley where anyone can pull up a fucking table and start spouting whatever agenda that they want at that point, whether it's an organization or some ideology to be a part of.
Like
Almost-
crazy.
Go on.
Like
Yeah.
like the crazy religious folks that tell you that if you're just holding hands with a girl, you're going straight to hell. Or no, the worst part, I saw someone actually skateboard, and the person was like, "You're going to hell, skateboarding from the devil,
skateboarding.
from literally skateboarding
Holy
across them." And I thought that was just absolutely fantastic.
For all you skateboarders out there, we'll see you in hell.
we'll
Yeah,
see you
I'll
in hell.
See you there, man. I jacked off today, so I will be going to hell.
Just today. That was the only time he's ever done.
Ever. Yeah, 'cause
Ever. It's his first time.
I looked down at my dick and I was like, no, why not? Let's
Wow.
give that a shot. Yeah.
Can I ask you guys a personal question if we're going away from this topic? Well, it's the first time you guys masturbated. Let's hear this.
Phil, you start.
Let's go here.
Yeah.
I was a goody two shoes in high school. I didn't even whack it till like the end of my junior year, like before fucking
way.
finals. Yeah,
God, in high school?
in high school.
Wow.
16 and you weren't masturbating.
17,
My
17.
God.
I couldn't walk through my hallway without like wanting to stop time and just fuck every woman in the
rub
room.
it out.
Right?
Exactly.
No, so let's give it a little bit more context. So me and Phil went to an all guys high school, which makes it a little bit weirder that he didn't masturbate. I'm so not saying
No,
you're
no, no,
weird. but I'm
no,
saying I'm
I understand that
surprised.
completely.
That is amazing.
Yeah, it's usually protocol to like do like back-to-back masturbation at like
yeah.
all guy high schools.
Yeah.
correct?
In fact, some guy got caught masturbating in our bathroom stalls.
That's the
so
thing.
That was
Oh,
an
no,
actual
I
thing.
definitely did that in high school at one point.
Wow, I'm
Yeah,
impressed.
my libido was out of control when I was
In
like,
high school?
14 or 15. Yeah.
What, a boy had an out of control
I
libido? That's
know.
insane. I
I
don't
know.
You
understand
have the
that.
sex drive of a fucking Ferrari.
Exactly.
Mike,
Once
God.
you start me up, I don't know enough about cars, you guys.
Let's hear
Start me
more
up.
about that libido with your first masturbation story. That's a great place to take the first podcast.
My first masturbation, I think it's protocol for most people, but I was 12 or 11, I believe.
Okay.
And I was swimming in a pool, and I drifted just a little too close to that pool jet. And wow, you guys.
I feel you on that. That was.
I know y'all
that's
think
fantastic.
blowjobs are cool, but like,
Oh my god.
put your dick on one of those jets in a pool.
Your
One that low,
urethra
you do
going
not-
through that is the best.
Oh yeah, they hit all the weird kinky points that you were just not even fucking used to.
Yeah.
At 12.
Even
Yeah.
if you have sex, you can't experience that kind of sexual.
For real. Yeah.
I remember
the pool
when-
knows you.
The pool knows you. I remember when I was a kid and my for summer my mom used to make me do an hour a day physical activity. So I went to the pool and literally just hang by the jet the entire time with my pants down. My mom came back a few times and she was like, "What are you doing?" I'm just like, "I'm just chilling. I'm just relaxing. I just worked out. It's a long day."
Yes, I'm working out, Mom. Fuck.
Working out. What are you doing, Mom? The thing is, there was a window looking at that spot, but it was the best jet in the pool.
Yeah.
I couldn't help it.
That's the one teenage thing you can say that is not a phase. If you get caught
It's
jerking
not a-
off. It's not a phase. It's gonna be part of my everyday life, and it's gonna ruin my interpretation
Yeah.
of sex.
I got caught by my grandma once.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Give me
it
the
was-
play-by-play on that one.
That wasn't too. It wasn't like she actually saw me. It was just I was masturbating while I was at my grandma's house because I was like a teenager, and it was one of those things.
Just fuck it.
And the thing is, like she walked into the room right when I was coming, so I was like, I was hurrying things up, and I went to the side. I was like, no, I'm just behind the sheets. I got nothing, but I think I got cum on the sheets, and ever since then she's like, wow, there's weird glue on the sheets. I'm like, yeah,
How
that's-
weird is that?
It's so strange. I don't
Yeah.
understand that. Obviously they know.
Totally.
Every
yeah.
like adult know. If you're a teenager, and I'm assuming like a lot of YouTube instances, teenagers listen to this. Your parents or guardians or whatever the fuck, they know that you're masturbating. They
Yeah.
just don't
Santa
care.
knows what you've been doing.
Yeah, he and he exists for sure.
Santa? Oh yeah, I don't want to burst that bubble for them right now. That'll be super.
Okay, you just said you're not gonna burst that
There's
bubble,
no
and that
bubble
burst
to burst,
the bubble.
To be awesome.
Yeah.
To be honest, you guys.
He's real. And
One story for the masturbation I will have to
Okay.
give
Yeah.
out. But
he filled.
I was working at this
Fill me in.
place that has a Mickey of a mouse per se in California, and I
You
was
won't
working
give the
for the.
company.
I won't give you my position, but I was working by a pool,
Oh.
and I got approached by a fucking an adult, and she came up to me and told me this person was playing with themselves. So I had to go confront that person. That was the least thing I would consider or fathom that would happen at this kid's place. But there was a dude, sure enough, jerking his fucking gherkin in a pool, and I had to tell him off. And I couldn't leave my position because they trained me to stay at my position. I couldn't do anything, and the dude ran off. But there was a dude whacking at fucking Mickey Mouse's place. That's all I can say, fam.
Mickey Mouse's place.
Wait,
like,
actually-
like Mickey Mouse's
All right,
clubhouse.
I'll straight up say it. Fuck it, Disneyland.
Oh, fuck,
Okay,
dude,
I
we're gonna
wasn't-
get sued so goddamn
Oh,
hard
yeah.
now. They're gonna, yeah.
I was just saying, I was like, you told me more about that story, so I mean, you could put in a little bit more detail. It's not like we're going PG with this. We already talked about masturbation.
Fair enough. But yeah, I just had an adult that came up to me, and then they were like, this dude's playing with himself, and obviously I didn't know what the fuck I had to do, but I walked up to the dude. I kind of just wanted to see what he was doing. I saw his hand in his bathing suit and overlooking the other pool by himself or with someone else, and then yeah, I just confronted him, and he dipped. He left, and I couldn't leave.
What did you say to him?
I said, "Sir, what are you doing?" And then he
Yeah.
frantically panicked.
That should be enough for someone that's literally masturbating in a fucking pool full of children.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Yeah, that would sway me. Yeah, what am I doing? I think I'd leave at that point.
Okay, so I'll say my last masturbation
Yes.
because no one asked.
You
so
went
Yes.
right from Phil to me. You spurred me on, and I was like, I'm gonna go with
I like spurring you on this for sure.
Holy shit.
Wink,
Yes,
wink.
we are jacking off each other the whole time.
This entire
Yes.
time. Me and
Yeah.
Phil went to an all-guys school, so expect quite a good amount of gay jokes. But we're totally not gay. Wink, wink. Whatever.
Yeah, I love pussy, you guys.
Yeah, totally. I almost fucked a tranny, but we'll get to that story at some point.
Yeah, just.
But
give
let's
me-
go
give
to
me
that
a nugget.
masturbation story. So my masturbation story is I was looking online. I just wanted to learn about sex because I've been hearing about it from my friends. So I just looked up big titties online.
Not a bad place to start.
Not a bad place. There was some big titties when I looked it up. You would be surprised.
The internet opens a gateway.
It certainly does. And at that point, I think I was in my bathroom at the time. I was on the toilet or something, and I felt my willy. It was hard. I didn't know what masturbation was at the time.
Right.
I had no idea. So I was like feeling it up. I was like going up and down. I was like, that's solid. So what I did is I made a circle with 2 of my fingers, not the whole hand.
Which fingers did you use?
Just my index and my thumb.
Did you use soap or any lubricants?
No soap. I came and I was like, oh God. God's gonna fucking hate me.
Without a doubt. He still does.
He still does, for sure.
But that feeling, though.
That
orgasm.
feeling, though. I was like, that's solid shit. And
Hot take.
I was like, wow. Yeah, the only thing I could feel about was like, that was solid. Like, solid. That was a solid time. And I cleaned up. I was like, I don't know if I should worry about this or not. This is weird.
How old were you?
Damn, I think I was 10. I started early, honestly.
Okay, 10. Oh,
I'm a sexual being, you know.
I've
fucked
been
girls.
a deviant ever since.
I have fucked so many girls, like 4, maybe. 5 if you count anal, honestly. Tried to put it up the stinker, as you have said, but apparently you need lube to go up there.
Yeah, guys, assholes, they're pretty tight.
They're very tight, and I have learned that the wrong way. I could not fit.
Tight.
I have tried.
That's so tight, dog.
So tight, and I tried so much that night. You wouldn't like
Did you,
it just
work your
would not
finger in
fit.
there first?
No, I didn't want to touch that asshole. I put a condom on my dick.
Okay.
And I didn't want to touch it at all. And then after that, she gave me a...
Wait, is this the other girl or the Asperger's girl?
The Asperger's girl.
Okay.
Good.
And so...
I've already shipped you 2 together, so...
Thank you.
I'm
I
hoping
appreciate
this
that.
works.
If there's any point to take...
Moral now?
There's a moral to the story. Is
Right, I can't wait.
lube is good for sex.
Oh, good point.
Even if you're having sex from the vagina, apparently it really helps. Apparently it really helps. My ex told me that like just having lube in the vagina is like really helpful.
Okay.
Either that or you can actually make the girl wet, but who would do that? That requires work. Fuck
I would
that.
have her on.
Yeah, who needs that?
Last time I checked, the female orgasm is not critical.
Female orgasm doesn't exist, dude. Of course.
I think it's subjective, guys.
If you guys can't tell, we're a little bit sarcastic, and most of what we say, obviously, the female orgasm exists, but apparently these guys could never get it. Sorry, I'm talking a bit about myself. We should get to know everyone. Phil, tell us a little bit about yourself. Let's go. We talked about my fetishes and shit. Do an expose. Go for it.
Yeah.
What does an expose mean?
Oh, I think that's just a word that you said. I might Google expose after this. You
Just
guys.
question me. I'll go hard with it. Just I need like.
Okay.
Phil,
some shit
what
to go
what
on.
was the worst moment in your life that you would be able to tell on microphone?
Worst moment?
Worst moment. No, make it funny though.
This is for entertainment.
This is entertainment. Don't make it sad, you piece of
yeah,
shit.
If you get into how you feel, I will punch you in the face.
I mean, I let my friend borrow my car and he totaled it. I mean,
Shit.
I won't get sad with that, but that shit happened.
I mean, that's pretty bad by itself for sure.
Yeah, I would just look back and be angry.
Yeah. Tell us what you learned from. Let's have a moral. Let's
Well,
have a moral from this.
I
story.
learned something and my insurance company learned something. My insurance company told me I can never let anyone drive my car again. I learned not to trust anyone with my car again, but that's about it.
Don't trust people with your car. With a really expensive object, you should be very careful with that.
Don't trust people in general, you guys.
Just don't
Yeah.
trust
Let's hear.
assholes, straight
Yeah,
up.
without a doubt.
That's how do you quantify assholes? Let's talk about that a bit.
Alright, well, I have pretty, like, a bad sense of knowing friends. Not these people, but, like, my friends in the
I'm an
past.
asshole.
And then, I mean, this dude just did a lot of drugs, and I just was blind to it, and just,
What kind of drug guy was he?
a lot of drugs. Like, he made DMT.
Oh,
like,
shit.
if you know what
he,
that
like,
shit
actually,
is.
like, made it?
He made it.
That's like the 15 minutes in, like, another world drug, right?
Yeah, he made that.
Explain DMT to the people.
DMT is dimethyltryptamine. It's produced in your brain when you go to sleep, when you die, when you're born, that kind of shit. It's like in ayahuasca as well. But he had that. He had Xanax. He had fucking Molly on him. Like I let him stay at my place for a week, and he was just influencing me to do drugs I didn't want to do. I mean, most of the time I'd say no. Obviously I'd do some, but like anyway, Yeah, I mean, it was. I just should have had better judgment. When I drive in a car, obviously I'm fucking like, I had one speeding ticket in my life, and that was 30 miles over. I'm never gonna speed again. If anything, I go like 5 miles under. I drive like a fucking grandma, but
not the same.
If there's any teenagers watching, don't do the speed limit. But for those that are like actually driving and they're like, used to it, we do it.
If you're gonna be cool on the road,
if you want to be cool, don't put any hands on the steering.
I actually steer with my dick.
But so don't hang out with fucking druggies. Is
yeah,
that
don't.
the lesson?
I mean, use your discretion on the druggies. Obviously, there's a frequency that needs to come with it. If they're doing it fucking every day, then obviously that's not the drug you want to hang out with. If there's a druggie once a month, there's a different person. But I mean, obviously, if there's someone who doesn't do drugs, they're probably like has their shit straight.
Totally.
You probably want to associate with that person from experience.
You also have to worry because some people that don't do drugs are really pretentious that they don't fucking do drugs.
And that is
Be
true.
very careful with those guys because they just don't do drugs so they can feel better than you when they're fucking not. Don't do that.
Yeah, it's almost a substitute for a personality, you guys. They wear it as a badge of honor.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't
Moral
smoke
is,
weed.
guys, do drugs.
You don't have to do drugs, obviously, but of course, like if people brag about not doing drugs,
Yeah. But the people that brag about doing drugs are on the same fucking
those are
things.
if people
just
brag
as
about their
insufferable.
lifestyle, it's just
There's
bragging.
always
That's
the
it.
middle ground you always have to find your people that are real G's move in silence like lasagna. Obviously that G was not pronounced, and
Real shit,
rightfully
real
so.
shit.
I mean, just find people that are in the middle ground that don't brag about their shit but know their own worth.
Confidence is silent, right? Isn't that right?
You definitely start detecting more pieces of shit people as you grow older, you guys.
And it's just the
Yeah.
real world, straight up. I mean, there's pieces of shits, there's good people, there's pretentious assholes. We just live in that.
That's true. It's just the life we have where, confidence. People think that if you're confident, you have to just fucking love yourself. But I think the real point of confidence. I don't know who said this, so I hate to attribute it to some random person. But I know someone said it. If I could find it, I'll put it in the description. Someone said confidence isn't knowing that you're gonna do fucking great no matter what. Confidence is knowing that even if you fail, you're gonna be fine. I think that's what everyone should follow.
Real shit.
Like, if you're flirting with a girl, confidence isn't being like, yeah, I'm the fucking best. Confidence is like, if a girl says no to you tell her, yeah, you're fucking lost. Who gives a shit?
Totally, yeah. Be aware of your flaws, you guys. Being accountable of, what you're fucking good at and what you're shitty at is just kind of part of becoming an adult at this point.
Because we know so much about being adults.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
we're
we're all
college
21,
students.
you guys.
We're the best at being adults. Let me tell you.
I'm old enough to drink, so I'll just drop knowledge on everyone.
Just drop knowledge.
Regardless of age.
You're
Just keep this in mind, people. Your parents are still growing up as well.
Oh,
yeah.
We're always growing up. You just have to keep that in perspective.
Yeah, I just don't think adults exist.
Yeah.
I just think
No.
we're all
They're just grown-up kids.
Exactly.
Yeah.
grown-up kids.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy to think about that your parents that you grew up fucking idolizing and all that, thinking that they had their shit together, and they're like, I don't fucking know
They're just
anything.
grown-up kids with
Yeah.
kids.
Without a doubt, yeah. We're just people making other people. It doesn't matter that much, you guys. Only how much you make it important.
Yeah, but that's a scary thing too. People cling to things that are safe to them, other than not knowing. So people think it's more safe to think that these adults that you assume that you know what they're doing, know what they're doing, but the thing is they don't, and that's more unsafe to think about, that they're just kind of figuring things out, and it's kind of freakier, right?
We're just in like a follow the leader kind of thing, and no one really is the leader because it's just the person who thinks they know what the fuck's going on.
Oh, well, I was told Trump was the supreme leader. That's
Trump?
odd.
I thought it was the Illuminati. I don't know
yeah.
exactly.
I heard either do zero wrongs.
Dude, I hacked the Illuminati. I pressed a few buttons on my keyboard. It was
Did you have,
crazy.
Like, a matrix on your computer?
I hacked a matrix. I went into the Illuminati. I hacked the government all at the same time.
I just
man.
thought Obama was still president.
All right, this is Phil, resident man who lives under a rock.
Under a rock. That's perfect. He's
I
the
hit it with a
Patrick Star. Did you clean my car? No, I hit it with a fuck. Guys, we got references. We're cool with references.
Exactly.
We're like the
Beetlejuice,
young.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Yeah, if you can't key on any of these lessons, On these, okay, guys, we've had a couple drinks. Gonna
On these resins, that's perfect. We're gonna keep that in the edit. That's fine.
If you don't get any of these references, just sign the fuck out now, because you're in for a ride, you guys.
Or you can sign the fuck in because we need people to watch. We don't need people to watch. We just want to feel like confirmation bias that people care about what we think, and that's what matters. We don't even care about the money. It's just people care about what we think.
Yeah.
If we get 1 subscriber, this is a net gain, you guys.
Net gain. That's all that matters.
I'm a poli-sci major. I know things.
Oh, are we gonna spout off our majors?
Oh yeah,
Let's do it.
Why not?
Let's do a spout. So I'm
That's already the basic college conversation.
I'm basically an IT major with a minor in psychology, and I brag about that because I can read people's fucking mind. I can't fucking do anything. I know about a few psychology keywords. That's about it.
Aw, future industrial engineer fucking up buildings left and right, waiting for lawsuits. For Jeb to get me in business.
Thank
Get
you.
business for Jeb.
Perfect tie-in right there.
Yeah.
And I also appreciate that you called yourself a future engineer, because I know too many fucking engineering students that refer to themselves as engineers. God awful.
It's almost like we finish each other's.
Sandwiches.
Whoa. This
Guys.
is where it all falls apart.
So I just kind of, I know both these guys, but these guys don't know each other too well. So yeah, they don't finish each other's sandwiches at all, or sentences. Sandwich fuckers.
Do you put jizz on the sandwich or mayo?
I definitely put jizz. It's more protein for sure. It's the same flavor though.
We've just entered the premium content portion of our podcast.
Premium
this
content.
is the stuff you will have to pay for.
You need to go on our website. It's xxfightclub.porn.
Holy shit.
.com.
You're a mad name.
A lot of dots. Would you say there's some periods involved?
Whoa.
Jesus.
Holy shit.
Oh, we bring it full circle. We're going back to the period, Joe. We're going back to the period.
Guys, we're talking about blood from vaginas again.
Oh my gosh, let's go.
Strap in, motherfuckers. Alright, I am a poli-sci major that hopes to become a lawyer at one point. Or if I get like bored of that, I'll probably just pick up a trade.
What would your trade be if you had to pick it up?
I might go like electrician or plumber. Or I hear New Orleans and Baton Rouge needs a lot of welders.
Just tell everyone where we live. That's perfectly fine.
We said we were in LSU already. I thought it was already common. I'll give all your average addresses out. I don't give a fuck.
Give my social security number, bitch.
I'm the
Here's my mom's
loose
maid.
cannon.
Apparently, I'm just the host, but this is the guy that's gonna give you all the information so that you can, what was it, DDoS us or
Docs?
Host,
Docs,
I thought he
goddamn.
said toast.
I'm the fucking
How the fuck
IT
do
guy.
you, like, spell docs? Is it like
It's
DOX?
DOX. It's literally just DOX.
Oh, that's lame.
I don't know what it stands for, but it stands for docs.
It's like giving away your personal
piss
information,
y'all vibe,
right?
y'all keep-
Yeah. Okay, so Philip's gonna piss. Do you want to pause? Because we can pause right now.
Alright, guys, we're gonna take a short break. Be right back.
Okay, everyone, and we're back. I know it's been literally less than a second to you guys, but Philip went to piss, and he's going to tell us all about that. It's going to be fantastic.
Well, for all of you concerned about how my peeing was, there was no blood. It streamed pretty well, if you ask me.
Was it yellow, or was it, like, actually clear?
It's a tint, because I stay somewhat hydrated. But,
Oh, that's
yeah,
good.
Just gotta drink your water.
I remember
and all
you
that.
used to drink a gallon a day. How'd that go? Did you
Pissing
stop?
every 10 minutes, so if you ever want an excuse to leave class, bring a gallon of water.
I mean, or you can just go out of class anyway. It doesn't matter.
yeah.
Part of being a college boy, you guys.
We can just
leave
leave.
whenever.
Although you can always raise your hand and just be a fucking dick to everyone else in fucking class. You can always do
I don't
that.
know about that. That's a great way to like take a minute out of class or like some semi. You know,
really-
if you want to
really?
cut or be what's it called, a scalper. If you want to scalp 30 seconds off of a class, you can do that.
Why
really
would?
metagaming
But why
this
would you
class.
do that? Let's. hear
Because
the
you can ruin
explanation.
everyone else's time. That's what your time equals. Ruining everyone else's time. That's a. I mean, to me,
You just sound interested in trolling, to be
You
honest.
just. It's okay to troll a little bit. That's fine. I
my
mean,
mom was a troll.
we.
How fucking dare you?
Yeah.
All trolls listening, guys. We don't judge.
It's okay. I mean, me and Jeb, we were just yelling beer pong at the Free Speech Alley, trying to get signatures for the BSI thing that we talked about.
Yeah, we're still not sure how much free speech is actually free in the Free Speech Alley.
You gotta pay a good bit.
Can we
Exactly.
say that it's
Do you have to
okay?
pay for like a corner or a table?
Nah, probably
We
not.
can steal it.
okay.
We have stolen tables
All right,
before.
let's use stole pretty loosely. We borrowed.
We have borrowed.
We borrowed a free.
And then returned.
There was a table on Free Speech Alley that no one was using. We just figured, I guess
We'll bring it back to our place.
Yeah.
No, just
that
That became our BP
used.
table.
It's our BP table for sure. We're gonna get people more involved with beer pong.
What did y'all take a table for?
I mean, I used it just to like hang out. That was it.
Table.
It was literally just to hang
Wait,
out.
did you really take a table?
No, yeah, like I sat on a bench and I just used it to like do my homework.
Oh.
And I assumed, it wasn't like I was like, fuck these guys. I'm taking this goddamn table.
Hey, what are we promoting?
Literally packed up the table for your own devices.
Oh man, I should do that. Maybe.
Oh man, the possibilities with this.
Because there's a lot of free tables that people, I don't know, like forget about or like wait for someone else to take, and I could just honestly take it.
I don't see anyone giving you shit on that one.
No one give me
Yeah.
shit, except for the one person who the table belongs to, but other than that, it'd be
What
like...
a nerd.
That's their problem for leaving it out there.
Yeah, exactly.
They didn't care about their table
Did you
enough.
see what that table was wearing? It was asking for it.
Oh my gosh. It was on Free Speech Alley. You know what's free speech? Taking the goddamn table.
Hey, we say everything here, boys.
Silence is consent, homies.
Oh my god.
We're gonna have to put a lot of
Oh my
disclaimers at the
God.
beginning of this podcast, you guys.
We're gonna put a lot in description of, hey, rape isn't good.
Rape's my brother's middle name.
Oh my god.
Ew.
Literally, don't mess with him.
That's gonna be a revelation to a lot of
Is that
listeners.
Egyptian or where is that from?
It's Djiboutian.
Oh my
That's a country
God.
in Africa. Don't
Look
fuck
out,
with me.
little
I know
right.
my shit. Yo.
Yeah, I feel ya.
Okay, so
can
we're gonna
Just
tell
had our
you.
first guest on the podcast, a roach.
It was a
La
cockroach
cucaracha, la
in my
cucaracha.
apartment. I actually do have a good story about this.
Holy shit, Joe's apartment, dude. That's
It's
so perfect.
it's my apartment. I have stories about my own fucking place. Isn't that insane? There's a pest control guy that comes here every few months. Mm-hmm. So the first time that he came here, what I was doing, I was playing a video game. And I swear this is true. I'm not lying about that I was playing a fucking video game. I was playing, what was it, XCOM or something.
Oh, cool.
But the thing is, it was a Sunday
wasn't
afternoon. Yeah, it was xcom.com. But it was a Sunday afternoon, and I kind of like being nude while I'm by myself.
He is a one-person apartment. you
I'm
guys.
a one-person apartment. I'm a bachelor, so I do it. I have a robe, and that's the only thing. So I put on a robe. I was playing XCOM in my bedroom, and I'm a guy. And I hope I'm not the only one I say this, but I rub my balls in my free time. It's a fun
Oh
activity.
yeah, I do that in my public time.
Bruno Mars had a whole song or a chorus saying, I want to put my hand in my pants. So I mean,
Yeah,
Real shit.
It's just a
Justified.
casual thing. It's not like I was masturbating, but I was just like feeling myself up. It's a casual.
Nicki Minaj, feeling myself. I mean, we have pop culture people.
There
Exactly.
We, go.
We
Phil,
have pop
Phil has
culture.
his finger on the pulse of the youth.
Boom. He's got
This is
this.
why
He's
he's
got the
here.
youth of this. So anyway, I was feeling my balls while I was playing this video game, and the guy just came into my bedroom, and he was like, "What the fuck?" Apparently, he was knocking on my door for a good 5 minutes before this.
You had your headphones in?
I didn't even have my headphones in. I thought I heard a knock on the door outside of my window, and I was like, "Oh, someone's knocking on a car door or something." That makes
That's what
sense.
happens.
That makes sense to me because I didn't think that he would just fucking come in. And so he came in, and honestly, after he saw me rubbing my balls, I put my robe on, and we just had a good conversation. We talked about life. He's a legit cool guy.
Holy shit. Where
Have
do
you
you
ever
take
seen-
off from there?
Have you ever seen Sweet Life of Zack and Cody?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You remember the engineering guy?
Arnold?
Arnold.
Yeah, Arnold. He was basically like Arnold to me. He was giving me philosophical advice and shit. He was like this, it's okay. No, I've seen fat people fuck when I was here. It's okay. And they kept fucking while I was doing my thing.
Oh,
he was
fuck.
the entire time I was like, I'm so sorry. You saw me wrong. I was like, no, it's seriously okay.
Since he's seen way worse. at
He
this
has
point.
apparently seen way worse.
He's that guy.
He's that guy, and we
fucker.
talked, and we were cool after that. But he came in 2 or 3 months after that, while I was in my bed, and I sleep naked, so I guess I'm a little bit of a nudist in a small
Free
way.
the nipple.
When Joseph's in his room alone, he doesn't wear clothes. That's a nudist.
Yeah, that's totally a nudist, guys, for sure. I would
That's
show.
my kink. Taking off my clothes.
So I was just sleeping in my bed, and it was Gosh, I don't know why, but I was sleeping. It was like 3 in the afternoon. I was just like, fuck, I just need to take a nap.
Yeah.
And I took off all my clothes. I was sleeping in my bed, and he just came, and I didn't hear him knock another time. For some reason, I did not hear him knock. He just came and he was like, God damn, again? Really?
I'm glad you were so familiar with this guy.
Yeah, he was just like, I understand, but dude, chill.
You were literally like rubbing your balls again?
I wasn't rubbing my balls. I was wasn't even masturbating. I was legitimately
Just laying naked in your bed.
I think he thought I was masturbating. If I was actually masturbating, I would tell him. Like, I'd be like, okay with it. But I was legitimately sleeping, and it was okay, and we talked, and he was like, yeah, you should put some bleach in your toilet, and he was like, help me with, like, life. He's, like, just a generally cool guy. But he legitimately came earlier today, and I was actually wearing my clothes this time, which was insane. He was like,
No way.
Wow, you're fully clothed. This is insane. I don't understand this. This is crazy. And I heard him knock, and I got to the door and everything.
So 3 strikes, you're not out.
Yeah, 3 strikes. I'm fine. But he even talking. Was like, when I opened the door, he's like, what are you doing with your clothes on? This is weird.
He knows you buy clothes.
Yeah. Well, but the sad thing is, so for the past week, I've been a little bit sick. So what I do is I usually have like a roll of toilet paper that I just blow my nose into, and I just like toss the tissues to the side. So he saw all my tissues to the side, and he was the first thing he said was, "Are you sick?" And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, I'm sick."
My dick is quite sick right now.
But like
sir.
I'm honestly sick, and I there was probably a few cum tissues in there too. Oh my God.
We got our first spit take, you
Yeah, our
guys.
first spit take. If only you guys could see it with the camera. We'll probably get that later on if we can. But yeah, like I told him I was sick, but I'm not sure how much he believed it with the previous stuff that happened.
Yeah, that guy doubted the fuck out of me.
There was a lot of tissues in my garbage can. Like, it was legitimately mostly snot. Mostly snot.
So we went over with like a black light. That would look like a radioactive trash.
I don't masturbate that much. It takes me a good bit to get off.
Even by yourself.
Even by myself. No, it used to take me like good 5 minutes to get off by myself, but in the past summer it's taken me like good like hour. I don't.
Whoa, I don't have that much time.
What's the most y'all have ever done in a day?
Oh,
I done 7 in one day when I was like really on it, dude. It was fantastic. Jeb?
I think 5 or 6.
5 or 6.
Yeah.
Wait.
Probably in that ballpark. I didn't keep track, but like,
Yeah,
5
because
to 7.
there's like a modicum of shame that comes with it. That
It's
like,
just-
maybe I don't want to know how many times.
It's a day when you're just like, fuck it, like, I don't know, like, I don't know.
Yeah,
you just get horny as fuck, dude. The sex drive kicks in. You're like, fuck, I gotta hump
exactly.
something. Or like, I gotta jizz. This shit's gotta come out of me.
Oh yeah.
If you're masturbating and you see a better video, you're like, oh, fuck, I guess I gotta do this shit.
I wasted my climax on that dumb midget porn when I could have been watching this.
Well, so there's a guy that me and Philip know, and his name is David. For all intents and purposes of this podcast, because we don't want to give his real name, but apparently his life goal is to masturbate what?
Oh, God.
How many times in one day?
He wants to beat the Guinness World Record book in jizzing.
Didn't that guy fucking die?
Dude, dehydration would be a key. You have to.
You need
have
to eat
drink-
bananas, and you need to get like
You
all
need to be
that.
tubed up. Yeah.
No, but how many times in a day did he say that he wanted to do?
It's a big range, but anywhere from 25 to 50.
Yeah.
That is a big fucking range.
That's like fucking 2 an hour.
Yeah.
And like that's
Wow.
and that's staying up all night doing that too.
Yeah.
Like just think about that. That's staying up 24 hours, which is a bitch in and of itself without whacking it. I mean, that's calculating not going to sleep on that shit too.
My
and
dick
just
would be
what?
way too sore at that point.
It would be
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to masturbate.
I don't think there's enough lube in the world.
I was about to say
I kid on
that.
that.
I'm not a lube guy when it comes to like
Maybe you would probably
so-
have to go raw at first and then lube it up later.
and then some more raw. I think a
Yeah.
lot of
You have to switch it up.
Diversity with like if you're actually gonna come a lot.
So
Yeah, you have to switch it up because you just get tired of the same motion at a
Yeah,
point.
and then switch hands too, because personally for me,
Stranger than
I whack it with my left, but I'm right-handed. But I mean, like,
oh my god,
Yeah.
same here.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, you guys are
Wait, you do?
I do right-handed, so
Oh,
no, I'm
okay.
impressed by you two. Is what I'm saying.
yeah.
I don't know why I started doing it.
I
that
try
way.
to go righty to like
Yeah.
equal it out, you know, to like so like I mean, it's just
Yeah.
recent. It's not like I do it often, but my right hand's not good with it.
Yeah, I've done it with like the right hand sometimes. I'm like, who is this creature?
Who is
This
this?
is new. Yeah, it's instead of going out and finding a girlfriend, just use your other hand, you guys.
Yeah.
It's a whole nother beast.
Don't
Think straight.
find someone that can give you emotional
Don't
support.
look for
Just
love.
give
That
your
shit
right
is
hand.
So gay.
It's the gayest thing. Obviously, listen to a bunch of Three Bachelors. We obviously know the best for you.
exactly.
Obviously.
For sure. But anyway, yeah, that guy's life goal is to masturbate, 30 times? We can average it out 30 times.
There's 7 billion people on this planet. Everyone's gonna have there's bound to be one person with the cards they're dealt. Their life purpose is to whack it fucking 50 times.
No, did you see there was a Japanese documentary about a guy who had the world record of masturbating?
There's no way the Japanese dude
No,
has it.
legitimately, he had a girlfriend and she was like, "Yeah, I support him. I don't help him, but he just does his thing. I don't even care."
Holy
I would
shit.
need the help from her. Fuck.
Good for her.
At least for some of them. Fuck.
Yeah, I wouldn't masturbate to
True.
my own girlfriend. I haven't done that to my exes for sure. That
Masturbate to your own
I
exes.
mean,
not
I had
real.
phone sex.
Unless
That's
if you
about
have
it.
nudes left over.
Yeah, I had nudes left
and you
over.
have like the nostalgia.
Yeah.
And, like,
Yeah, if
just
you're
to
like,
return to something
wow,
comfortable.
good times.
Exactly.
One
Wow.
thing on the Japanese topic, I have heard that they are.
I like this.
Yeah, let's keep going.
What's it called? They have a shortage of porn stars. What? That'd be a great. Yeah,
They have
Japan
a
has.
wait, male porn stars?
Male
or
porn
female?
stars
They
are
have a-
I'll
shortage
throw my
in
hat in that ring.
Let's go right into
Fuck poli-sci, fuck IT, fuck
podcast,
we should
you
just
guys.
be
We're
porn
going to
stars.
Japan.
Guys, if we have to fuck some Asian girls,
They call
I
me
guess we'll
Buck
have to.
Naked.
I'll take one
Oh
for
my
the team.
gosh.
All right, guys, tune in for Balls Back Goes to Japan. It's
Oh.
gonna be the shit.
Guys,
And we're about to get our balls back.
Without it.
I do have one. I have multiple complaints with Asian porn. To
Okay.
be honest, one thing they always blur out the head of the penis.
That's actually because the Japanese are so interested in technology that their dicks are actually just a huge arrangement of pixels. Not many people fucking know that.
So if I call you an Asian dickhead, will you just blur
My
out?
head would blur out.
His head would blur
Unfortunately,
out.
I am not
Just right
Asian
on
by
camera.
descent. Yeah, it's pretty. unfortunate.
Phil, might you have a little bit of Asian?
I do have Chinese, but not Japanese.
You're a dickhead. Oh my god, I can't see his face anymore. Oh my god.
Am I John Cena?
I know you guys have no video confirmation of this, but take our word for it.
Take your word for it. It's
Yeah.
definitely true. But another thing I have a problem with it, besides the whole fucking censorship and stuff,
Screeching.
is that this is a goddamn screeching.
I almost said just Japanese women.
Goddamn Japanese. Fuck the
Yeah, I don't need to channel my dad right now. the fucking Asians, you guys.
fucking A- the
No.
Viet Cong. Goddamn.
Of course
But
not.
sorry.
But over screeching in porn in general is kind of a turnoff in my opinion.
Yeah.
It feels the orgasm feel far less authentic in my opinion.
It's like you're fucking a harpy.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
It's like every single thrust, they're like, and it's like, it's not that good.
Yeah.
We know it's not
Some
that good.
moaning, on the other hand,
Well,
can
if
be
they're like,
hot,
yeah.
but used properly. Don't.
Definitely.
If they
I
have
need
a
to
very
believe
deep
it.
man, oh yeah. That's sexy,
That is a
right?
bit more a bit more authentic.
That sounds like my
That's
uncle.
more authentic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. Women that are actually turned on, it's a bit more guttural in my opinion, or just like experience. It sounds, it's not like nah, or like any feminine fantasy that people want to have.
Right.
It's a bit more realistic.
That's true. Okay, another problem I have with Asian porn.
This is the third one, you guys.
This is the third one. I think this is the last one.
Keeping
Mark-
tabs.
mark
If
them
I
up.
can, they have way too much incest shit. It's disturbing.
I don't know the draw of that. Maybe it's like the taboo nature.
I mean,
Phil.
I
what
was
that
just gonna
say?
comment. This has nothing to do. Well, I mean, technically it is in Asia, but
I want to hear some insight.
yeah.
70% of all Pakistanis are inbred.
God,
Yo!
I learned that on a Joe Rogan podcast. Shout out to Joe Rogan.
Is that the fucking
Gosh.
Gavin McGinnis?
Yeah, Gavin McGinn.
Yeah.
That was one of the craziest things I've ever heard. Like,
Okay, yeah.
So
Y'all, like, disclaimer. When I heard that, I thought it was complete bullshit. But then Joe
It's
Rogan and
real?
Jamie legitimately, like, fact-checked him.
Oh my
I was
gosh.
shocked. And, like, it was, like, BBC that released it. So that's semi-reliable.
and low key also, like, we're not judging Pakistan. Like, we have fucking hillbillies that incest in America, so we're not shitting on
Exactly.
people.
And we're
We're
in the
just giving
South,
a.
yeah.
We're in the South too. We're just giving a light view to the whole fucking world.
Yeah, this is just a weird fact that we happened to come upon.
Also, I heard, and there's no like statistical. That's fantastic. He's got the pun.
That's some good content, you guys.
And I've heard this, and there's no statistical backing that I actually looked at this, but apparently from what I learned about, I read like one article, and it was like Japanese family, like the mothers try and make their sons more intellectually, like go more in school by like doing sexual favors. But of course, that's not true for all of them, and of course, that's just something that I've heard.
That's
so we
Oedipus
don't know how
complex on
true
a
it
different
is.
That's
culture.
every Japanese household.
You're pretty
honest.
sure? Honestly,
Yeah,
you watch
every
anime,
mom-
you know.
Oh, yeah, I watch anime as the resident anime watcher.
You see,
all moms fuck their sons.
I mean, I've watched 2 animes, and there was like a
You've
weird.
watched more than 2 animes.
I watched like 5, to be honest.
You've watched more.
Have I?
I think so.
Okay,
Okay,
so
I
let's-
cannot tally it up at this point.
Let's tally up.
All right, Konosuba.
Wait, what's
Oh, wait,
Konosuba?
Deacons.
Yeah, that's the
RPG one.
RPG thing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I watched that. I watched Space Dandy.
We gonna count movies?
DOS is an anime.
What's DOS?
Oh, like it is an anime. Like DOS is like it's German for like DOS is cool.
Oh, okay. We're talking about Japanese. We're not talking
Okay,
about.
sorry guys, we're gonna stay on one culture at a time. This is
Okay,
one mishap.
so I watched the that racetrack thing. I watched the race.
Redline?
Yeah, Red Line.
All right, yeah, guys. Shout
Of
out to
course.
Redline. That movie fucking rocks.
The thing is, I watched Red Line. I watched the first half while I was drunk, and I watched the last half while I was hungover. So
Definitely watch it all at once.
I should watch it all at once.
It's an animation masterpiece.
I'm sure it is, but at the same time, it's just like, yeah, dude. This is race cars. This is cool.
So cool. It took them 7 years to animate it. It's all hand drawn.
my god.
It's the bomb.
Okay, I watched Spirited Away. Of course, everyone's watched that. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I watched Naruto,
You watch Steins Gate.
Steins Gate.
Wait, how was Naruto? You finished the whole thing?
No, I watched the first. I didn't watch the whole Naruto. I watched the first season of Naruto Shippuden.
What'd you think?
It was- it was
that's
actually-
the first, like, that's the actual, like, legitimate one, or, like...
Yeah,
after the
that's
time
when he's
skip.
older and
so,
everything.
so that's when he's, like, the parents or whatever?
Yeah. I watched after I saw Toby, and I was like, this guy's so great. I don't want to ruin the rest of the show for me.
Sorry, guys. Spoiler alert. Toby is the main antagonist.
Apparently
Of that
so,
show.
but he was super cool in the first season.
Yeah, it was interesting having just like a wacky villain.
Yeah, he was like the Joker of the first season, but apparently after that he goes totally emo and like, fuck that shit.
Yeah, his hair literally does go emo if you like consider Madara at that point.
That-
Alright, I think I'm going too specific.
So Steins Gate, I watched Bobo Bobo, which is my favorite anime.
the
Yeah, you watched that?
I haven't
It's
watched it, but
hilarious.
I know. It's fucking
Yes.
Johnny Bravo with nose hairs going hard as fuck.
Yes. Oh my. No, you should watch. It was Space Dandy. It's Johnny Bravo in space. It's
my
fantastic.
I've
I'll
yet to
give
watch
you that.
Space Dandy. Still, yeah. Even though that's like one of the
Dude,
staples, I gotta
you
get
totally
into it.
should.
I just finished. Oh, you gotta get back into Gurren Lagann. That show.
What
kicks.
the fuck was that?
That was the mech show. That
Oh god, I
Wait,
watched
it's a
one.
Mexican anime?
Huh?
It's a Mexican anime?
Sorry. No, it's a mech. As in,
It's a mech, like
Gundam
a suit of
I was
armor.
about to say.
Wait, Mexican? You're saying?
No,
A
Mexican
Mexican
anime sounds like
anime.
fucking like doable.
Interesting. I'm
Like Taco Man or some shit. Like, come on.
He controls tacos.
But I watched one episode of that, and I don't think it was. I didn't like it too much, honestly.
No.
I only wanted to watch it for the Frog Girl, which I heard was really cool, but apparently not.
That's My Hero Academia.
Oh shit! Never mind then.
Gurren
Fuck that show anyway. I didn't want to watch it.
Alright, My Hero Academia. You should watch an episode of that.
I just want to see the Frog Girl. That's it. She seems really cool.
Sorry, guys. Joseph's fetish extends to only finding best girls in this case.
It's best girls. I only like 2D girls that could
I hope
dominate me in real life.
I hope
That's
some of
all
our
I
fan
want.
base is caught up with like anime nomenclature.
I hope they fucking hate me. I guess because
Definitely.
that,
What is?
They're all gonna
What's the
think we're
term? What's
offensive.
weebo? Isn't that like
Weeaboo?
a
weeaboo.
Yeah.
I actually do. No, I know enough anime so I can get involved with anime memes, and that's it. That's the only thing I care about.
The memes are fucking
Is the
cool.
memes. The memes are fantastic. I will give anime that. They
Low
have
key, one
fantastic
thing that I
memes.
did have to go with is my my teacher for DE, which is differential equations for y'all.
Oh wow, he's smart.
Guys, Philip's genius.
He's a genius. My God. But what's up?
he does a lot of arrow to the knee references, and like I don't play enough Skyrim, and I mean I know enough Skyrim to know that, but I don't play it all Skyrim. But he always references his knee pains.
God damn.
And I tore my ACL over this summer, so I don't take kind of
so
that.
he knows it. It's not an anime reference, but we're going to video
It
games.
now
now.
just got personal.
Hey guys, we're not only nerds for anime, we're also nerds for fucking video games.
We diversify on balls back.
I mean,
The best way to get your balls back is to diversify your nerdiness.
That's 1 ball, 2 balls back.
If you guys don't understand balls back, it's because when you play beer pong.
Let's
No.
plug our,
BP, if you play BP.
yeah,
If
we
you
gotta
play
plug it.
BP. By the way, my beer pong name is actually Johnny Beer Pong.
Johnny Foot Penis?
Johnny BP.
Johnny BB. It's not because I'm good at beer pong. As long as I could say it. They don't know how bad I am at beer pong, but it's because apparently I look like Johnny Football, but a lot more muscular and a lot more handsome for sure. Right, guys? Right?
Guys,
Right?
I would put him in my starting lineup.
What
Yeah.
you're hearing is Joseph's legitimate Tinder profile. So if you do come across it, fuck him.
Super
I
light.
legitimately put that on my Tinder profile, and it worked for a good bit, honestly.
Not gonna lie, it's funny.
Yeah, it worked, and it's honestly true because
Johnny BP does not exist.
So the reason it came up was because freshman year, because I was like an innocent kid. I didn't drink much. I was like, I don't understand what's going on. Like, I don't understand drinking. And I went to Philip's brother's party one time. He was like, oh, man.
You went to Tommy's birthday. We played on the dinner tables.
Yeah, I know, but that wasn't when I was called it. That was the first time I played BP.
Oh.
But I went over to Philip's brother's place, and he was like, "Oh man, yeah, you're just Johnny Beer Pong." I'm like, I don't even know who that is. I don't pay attention to sports. I don't know what the fuck that is. It's like, yeah, he's just a guy that plays sports. You look just exactly like him. I'm like, all right, cool. So ever since then, every time someone calls me Johnny BP, I get into a party mood, even though I'm like a kind of a shy introvert in a way. They just call me Johnny Beer Pong. I'm like, yeah, I totally do coke. I like fuck so many hookers. Like, oh man, I'm a party fucking dude, man.
This is Joseph's persona.
I'm so cool.
It's real as fuck.
It's my alter alias for sure.
Shit, dude.
Johnny BP is my superhero alter ego.
That's your stand name, dude.
God, fuck it! Stop with your anime bullshit.
The JoJo references start now.
I actually
ladies
do-
and gents.
The only thing I know about JoJo is they have some fucking references. That's fucking it.
Yeah, for anyone that doesn't know, literally everything in your life is a JoJo reference.
Yeah, we're not anime freaks. It's this guy. Don't paint us into that.
I was told this is an anime podcast. That's the only reason I decided to come today.
Just wait. Next week we're gonna have a girl with pink hair. Just come on, because all pink hair fucking girls. Just
come
turn
on
out
what?
the end.
Yeah, come on, who?
God,
This is the
the
important part.
fucking.
Wait, is it an
podcast.
object or a person?
Yeah.
You know what?
No,
Whatever.
the podcast, because the noun is a idea, person, place, or thing.
Oh yeah,
We know
Philip's
that.
also a linguist.
Yeah.
So,
This is an after-school special. We'll listen to him.
the more you know. Yeah, Philip, take it away.
Conjunction junction.
What is your function?
Well, I guess you just named it.
Wow, he said whoa, because he's so wacky. Wow!
I have a spinning bow
That's what
tie
you
right
gotta do
now.
after good singers.
Oh man, we are so cool. You guys should see it. We're seniors, so we're definitely the coolest
And not
people
senior citizens.
in school.
Yeah. When we were telling people about our beer pong club today, it was quite demoralizing. And people asked what year we were, and we're like, "Oh, we're 21-year-old seniors."
And we want some fucking freshmen to play with us. It'll be great.
Yeah, it's the equivalent of asking if the guy from across the street will play with you. It's a bit sad.
You know what was really sad, and I saw it one time. When I was in middle school, a high school guy dated one of the middle school chicks there.
Yikes! What was
That
the
was-
age gap?
It was about like 3 years, honestly.
Oh, what were the ages? I'm sorry, I gotta keep asking.
I don't know the ages because apparently it wasn't true, but at the time it was scary.
It was a rumor, but
It
I
was
was
a
terrified.
Was that a joke?
No,
What's the punchline? No,
Yeah, I
like
was like, "Where's this bit going?"
like legitimately, like I told everyone about it, and then she told me, and she was like, "That's not true. I don't know what you're talking about." I was like, "My sisters told me. I don't know what the fuck. I'm sorry."
I instantly do that when when my rumor goes afoul. I blame it on someone else.
Yeah.
I heard this from this person, and maybe it's true.
We accidentally spread a rumor about the sexuality of one of our friends, and that didn't go over, even though it was very obvious her sexuality.
It's quite true.
Who was
yeah.
it?
We don't want to. It was.
Our friend Stacy. We were
Yeah.
talking about her, and we were like, yeah, she's definitely asexual. Like you can before you even know asexual is a thing. I think it's rather simple to come across someone and be like, oh, you're not interested in anyone.
Yeah. She didn't busy herself up, and when I brought up to sex, I'm sorry for bringing it up though. She didn't busy herself
She didn't put
up.
on makeup
She
for me
didn't-
and my dick.
But like, I told her that I hooked up a lot back in freshman year because you're in college, everyone hooks up a good bit in freshman year, and I told her that, and she was like, "Wow, you got STDs? Like that's crazy." I'm like, "That's kind of weird." Yeah, I've got a shit ton. I've got AIDS right now.
That's what I've heard.
It's pretty much like the deleted history you can't delete.
No, apparently, what was it?
A very affectionate term for herpes.
Apparently, so I guess it's no secret that we're in Baton Rouge right now, and apparently it's like one of the top centers to get STDs, but I haven't gotten any. So I feel pretty lucky with that, with everything that's happened.
Definitely lucky.
Especially with the random girls that I made out with. I thought I would get herpes on the lips or something.
Yeah, freshman year, we had like a weird little boxing ring in our like little rec center of our dorm, and while I was there, I got like the shit beaten out of me by like this weird country kid that like no one really knew.
Was it a girl? Oh fuck!
This weird country kid that happened to be a guy actually. So
damn it!
I know. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I don't want to listen to this story.
Yeah, later we can like be like, Joseph, imagine if you were being beaten up by this person.
Yes.
You can get a boner and
It hurts so good.
Yes.
Yeah, but I had just made out with this chick that was like ratchet as fuck. Like she was gross. And I like didn't know her. Yeah. And then when I got the shit beaten out of me by this kid, he like hit my lip a few times. And the next day I had like a massive cold sore. So when I went to the health center at LSU, I was just like, so what's wrong with my lip? And she was like, oh, I just think it's like a little infection. So like at that point I had to like name drop. I'm like, oh, I was just scared it like might have been herpes or that. Like earnestly looking in their eyes, asking, please don't be herpes. But she confirmed it, guys. I'm clean.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I got an STD, and my mom, like, ever since I was little, she's like, yeah, you got cold sores. You definitely have cold sores. But I went to get an STD test and all that, and they're like, yeah, no, you got nothing.
Oh,
so I don't know if my mom, like, made out with someone else after I was born, but, yeah.
Mom's just a big old whore.
My mom might be a whore. That's okay with her. I saw her talking with a mailman before, so that could be a thing.
My man.
Let's put 2 and 2 together.
2 and 2 together without me knowing anything else. But yeah, that's totally what happened for sure.
This is the
guess
Rick and
on the,
Morty reference podcast.
By the way, guys, we're super cool. We watch actual TV shows. Wow.
We don't watch that dumb shit other millennials watch.
Oh, we're so smart. We don't watch Big Bang Theory like the losers.
We're different from other guys.
Heard of this cool show called Doctor Who?
God damn. Holds up spork.
Fuck me, yeah.
God.
What's it called? My friend had to get an AIDS test. But that's
AIDS test?
No, this is some crazy
Okay,
shit.
let's hear
Alright,
that.
so apparently, alright, I'm gonna summarize and butcher the story. But he goes to
It's
a different
okay.
he goes to a different college around us, and this girl is in the same accounting class as him, and pretty much she like ended up saying hi to him or whatever, friended him on Facebook after that conversation. They talked a little bit, ended up like force kind of dating him, and then kind of made him take an the second date that he went to meet the family or whatever after that, and then he had to get an AIDS test for her.
Jeez.
So he got into that, but I mean,
Was that, can I say 2-inch? Because I think I heard that.
that's yeah.
That was Tommy 2-inch, and that's not his actual name, so we were not
Look him
actually...
up, guys.
Look
That's
up,
legit.
look up,
Look
Tommy
up the
2-inch.
You'll be interested to see what happens.
Wait, tell me honestly, because I
I
never
met the
asked-
girlfriend and she was cool as fuck. I met her over this weekend
I heard
and
she
like
was crazy.
dude, I met her this weekend and she seemed like perfectly fine. But I mean the story's obviously real. He sent me a Snapchat like straight up like I just got tested for AIDS with a smile and with the test on his face, and like I was just like, what the fuck? I thought it was just funny. I thought he was fucking with me.
What the fuck's with the smiley
So
face?
the thing about Tommy 2-inch was such a player from what I remember, right?
He's-
I don't know why he's
I don't know
going for
about
such a crazy girl.
I don't know about the player part, but sexual deviant. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it's one of those. He was raping a lot of girls, or he got consent. It's one of those.
Either
It was
way,
a hit or miss.
Total badass. Guys.
It's all about the implication, boys.
It's in
That's
the
what matters. We got references out the wazoo. We got this.
Yeah, fuck with this.
I didn't
guys.
think you'd say no, but I didn't think you'd dare.
That's the best part of the episode. I'm like, no,
Disgusting.
but can you tell us a story? And I just want to bring this up to the podcast because I think it's a fantastic story. Tell us about the guy who bicep curled that girl.
Oh god damn!
Instant
Alright, so
turn on.
It's fantastic. I love this story. Please tell it.
My friends and I went on a cruise, and the first night we made asses of ourselves, and obviously people like asses, so they started to associate with us. So my friend had like this romantic connection, or
romantic connection,
maybe infatuation connection. Fair enough.
Is he gay? He liked her for her personality
or some shit.
Something about titties, but anyway, they ended up hooking up in like I think my parents' room or parents' cabin. Actually, he ended up fingering her, but he was a state wrestler. Keep this in mind, and he started fucking lifting her, and I guess like the shit must have like moved or some shit like that. But he ended up lifting her up and bicep curling her by the pussy. Long story short,
was this chick?
maybe like 2 minutes after my dad knocked on the cabin door. He looked through the window or the peephole, and then he had to leave, and he put his head down, and the other girl put their head down, and they left.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Talk about an awkward moment, homies.
That awkward moment when you're like bicep curling a girl via pussy.
Yeah, it happens to the worst of us. I remember when I did that by accident.
I mean, there's a new CrossFit craze, so let's be honest. He probably started or ended some shit like that.
He didn't know when to stop.
He didn't.
He just had to get his reps in.
He got it.
Oh my god!
He didn't hit the gym that day, so.
Real shit.
By the way, when we're talking about gym stuff and everything, I'll just admit it myself that I'm a tad
Slim
bit.
Jim.
God damn you piece of...
This guy is slim.
I'm a tad bit, but that's what I want to be, so that girls can lift me up if they can.
There are muscular chicks that could pick you up as is. I swear to God.
I'm gonna make myself slimmer so that there's even more girls that can pick me up.
Maybe you've heard of this chick named Zarya. She's.
Oh wow!
I promise.
When we get into
An Overwatch reference, guys, we're such fucking nerds. We know anime, video games, and TV shows.
Mai is thick as fuck.
Mai is thick.
May?
May is thick as fuck.
We're gonna call her Mai. Her name is Mai now.
I think Mai is a Yu-Gi-Oh man.
Yeah.
Yo, dude, Mai was the shit. Speaking of harpies.
But
herpes.
Herpes.
But if we actually had a video camera, you guys can see Philip is fucking he lifts and he's fucking good. You should see his abs. Like, I am jealous of this man's abs. I would lick his abs if I was gay for sure.
This kid's huge. We're like all crowded around a computer right now and we have no room because he's
We have no room.
I'm just
But it's a gravitational pull of this man's muscles.
I have my own orbit.
And we're fucking,
Me and Joseph are currently orbiting.
we're going back and
and
forth.
have been orbiting.
For years. We haven't gotten out of here. It's crazy.
That's our reason for any like vocal mishaps during this show. It's because we're just clipping in and out because we're going around.
We can't help it. It's not even because of his it's because he's so attractive. We just go around and we're just like, oh my gosh,
The
he's so
attractive
cute.
force in my orbit.
No doubt, it's that natural magnetism about him.
Oh my gosh. So Phil, tell us about how you think the abs are like a bad thing. Tell us a bit about
It's a curse to have. I've been having these things for 7 years. Girls like fat dudes. That's my case.
God, I feel so fucking bad for you and your abs.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
You don't even know.
Tell us a little bit more, because like there's no reason. Like, why do you think?
I'm
girls
too
just don't like
self-conscious,
it?
so I go hard in my workouts so I can have abs, and then I count my calories afterwards. But then I just don't have results, or I don't have the high self-confidence, and I see fat dudes with girls. So that's my claim.
Okay.
And I've seen it. I mean, I'm the.
Fat dudes with normal girls or fat girls?
I guess both.
Yeah.
Just girls in general.
Uh-huh.
Fit girls, do you
Fit
think?
girls.
There's a fit bed.
A fit bed, if we're going British, yeah?
Oh.
What was that? Briefcase wanker.
Fucking wanker.
Alright, so that's a question I will leave to the comments right here. Is do you? Yeah, we're gonna be those fucking assholes. Like and subscribe.
For our viewership.
No, but seriously, if you fucking hate this, dislike it, because we actually do want to actually learn.
We want to know who our
improve.
haters are.
Yeah, we love feedback.
And we'll kill you.
Yeah, be a
And-
hater so we can subsequently dab on you afterwards.
Dab on the haters. God
Yeah.
fucking.
Y'all been drinking haterade.
Shit.
Okay, but seriously, if you so dislike if you actually dislike it, like if you like it, but comment on one, ways to improve improve whatever you think. But two, actually, it should be the main thing is if you think abs are kind of more of a curse than a blessing, because it seems like
Definitely.
Yeah.
definitely for him. I think if I had abs, I'm just kind of slim where I have the that triangle thing going to my dick.
You have a
know
pyramid?
Women like that shit.
They like it, but at the same time, I don't take
Oh,
off
the
my
V.
shirt enough. Yeah, I've got the V for
The
it.
V, yeah.
That's the only thing I have. And the thing is, I'm hairy. I'm fucking hairy that I need to shave like every fucking week over my fucking abs and shit.
Don't shave, man.
Women
don't give a fuck.
The thing is, I want to be more feminine so that girls can fucking hit
You
me
just
more.
want to become a beautiful little Japanese boy.
I
That
think
is just beautiful.
maybe I should just be. Yeah, I should just become a trap.
Identify
I
as a
just need to
Japanese
be a trap.
Be just trans country, man. Change your country of origin.
Trans country. Not even trans, just trans. I'm Japanese,
That's
That's
guys.
about as much valid as like transracial. and
Wait,
shit like
I
that.
heard Francis like. No, because I took a psychology class on this, so
Oh,
I
fuck,
know.
guys, we're certified.
No, but in the psychology class, it said statistically France has the least amount going for them for differences between the sexes. So I feel like that would work best for me.
Okay, so like the line
Whoa.
between men and women is like thin as fuck.
It's
for
thin,
France.
yeah.
I mean, French
For
are
America,
pussies.
it's like 26. For Japan, it's like Japan like has the most like.
Yeah, I find the grayest area with Japan.
No,
mostly.
like Japan is the like biggest like.
Oh, I
you're
find,
either
like-
a man or you're a woman kind
Oh.
of thing, and you
Can
can't
a woman be
anything
a
else.
man and then can a boy be a woman?
I don't know the tranny situation.
No,
for
not in the
that.
tranny situation, but like the sub-dominant thing. Could you have a like would you be
No,
able to find dominant?
I don't think so. I think for Japan, at least you're the anime expert, so you
I'm
would know.
not the
This
anime
guy is the
expert.
anime
I'm
expert. He
not the
knows
anime-
all the culture.
I'm a fan of anime.
Have you ever seen an anime where a woman dominates? Because I have seen that, and it's
Yeah.
only one anime. It's
Yeah.
Witch Academy. It's not Witch Academy.
It's not Little Witch Academy.
No, it's
Witch
it's a
is witch.
witch thing
Witch is witch.
where it was a witch defends a prince, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to be that prince so much.
Yeah, I've seen more than a few where like the guy is like the fucking feeble doofus, where like the woman is like calls the shots and is like stays in charge. She knows what's up. Like Claymore is a good example of that.
Like
It's-
the military equipment.
the military. Oh yeah. Yeah, one character
Like the
is an
explosive?
explosive device.
Are we
For
talking
all
about
you
Call of
campers
Duty
out there.
right here?
and the other's a person. All right, Claymore is about a bunch of big old blade wielding badass
Big
bitches.
old titties.
Yeah, they have big
Big old
titties.
bitties?
Yeah, and they're like
Big
part
old bitties.
vampire, and her guy that she chooses to journey with is this feeble little fucking boy.
That sounds perfect.
I
I
know,
want to be
you
that
sh-
guy.
you
I
should
want to
watch
be
it.
that.
You should
Oh
watch
my
it.
gosh.
Yeah.
I just want a girl to protect me.
God
damn.
It's okay. His girl also protect.
This girl protect, but she also.
She also attacked.
Guys,
him.
we're not even a big fan of anime or TV shows. We're also a fan of memes. We got everything.
We're
We
big
got
meme guys.
everything
Yeah.
here.
I turned myself into a hurricane, Morty. Ah.
Oh my god.
This guy gets it.
This guy's a meme. This guy's a meme.
Damn!
Phil is not an actual person. He's a living meme.
He's a
just
living
about a
meme.
moment. All right, guys. As we were saying, North Korea.
Fuck them.
Yeah, what's the deal with them right now? Okay, the last thing I heard was they pulled off their first like either
What's the
hydrogen
deal
bomb.
with airplane food, man? What's the deal?
I'm holding up a rubber chicken right now, you guys. And I'm like, what is the deal with North Korea?
He actually is. It's kind of insane. I'm a bit worried
Yeah,
about it. But
it's-
tell us more about North Korea, pal. Let's
Okay.
make it topical. We're a topical podcast.
This is also a news podcast, you guys.
We're news.
Yeah, okay. Apparently Kim Jong-un was bragging about accomplishing his first hydrogen bomb detonation. I don't know if there's footage of this event taking place, but he said it happened. And apparently there's also capabilities of sending it to other continents.
Dude, what the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck?
What?
All I have to
thought
say-
this was news.
What the fuck is it?
Has no one heard this?
What is it? So that's a nuke. Let's make that clear,
A
right?
hydrogen bomb? Yeah, it's a nuke.
Pretty
So
much.
why don't you say nuke? It
Hydrogen-
sounds so much
hydrogen-
cooler if you say nuke.
Hydrogen bombs are bigger than like atom bombs. And,
Wait,
like,
seriously?
Yeah, for real.
Fuck, I don't know. Shit, I thought that was just water.
That's okay. This is a non-fact checking podcast, so you guys can call. us out
It's
in the
actually a
comments.
fact. If you guys fact check it, hydrogen is water, and the only thing they're gonna spray us with is
It's
water.
actually a big water balloon that they're gonna send.
It's a big water
to
balloon.
the U.S.
Just get y'all's umbrellas ready.
H2O, man. You better be careful with that.
Fuck, you put on a raincoat.
So, does he have a Moab or anything? Like, what the fuck is this?
Did he get a kill streak or something?
He got a kill streak?
Yeah.
He got a 25 kill
It's
streak.
pretty fucking unfortunate. Kim Jong-un
kill his own
is
people?
slays. Kim Jong-un, guys, he's a buster.
Corey Ewa.
Deep cuts, you guys. Corey in the House video game. Y'all should play it.
It's not a meme. It's an actual anime. It's the best anime.
Corey
ever
in the House is
created.
an anime now?
It's always been an anime,
God
lady.
damn!
Like,
That dad was a beast.
That dad was the best. He's cooking for the president. He still told the president, "You better do this fucking shit. I'm gonna tell you policy-wise."
Yeah, he was pretty uppity with the fucking president.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
You're a fucking chef. Just make him fucking food.
He could poison his shit whenever he wanted. Don't tell him the
Good
shit.
point.
I mean, you're not wrong, but who
Yeah,
would fucking
do they
poison
have
the president?
Yeah, do they? I mean, plenty of people. Honestly.
I said, okay, you're
I mean, I don't know if you know
alright.
about our current president, but I could take a poll of people who would poison him. I think
You can take a poll of Obama, Trump, you know, people.
Without a doubt.
People would
The
poison
George W.
president.
Yeah, there's people that had like fake lynchings of Obama. There's hate for every single president.
Yeah.
Okay, this is definitely.
Bottom line,
dwarfed
guys,
by-
moral of the story, if you run for president, you're gonna be hated.
No, if I was president, everyone would love me. That's a goddamn fact.
You're gonna
Joseph,
find one thing.
What would be your first degree as acting president?
My first degree with that. Oh, fuck. Would it,
Alright, girls, you have to dominate me. Like,
Girls.
right now.
You have to hit me. Everyone that sees me has to slap me in the face. That's what you should do. No, I went to Bourbon Street with my friend, and he brought a few other friends, and one of them was a girl, and she was like, "Oh, you like to be dominant?" She just slapped me, but apparently she wasn't into that. She was just like, "I just like slapping people, but I do like to be dominant." I'm like,
Sounds like she's into it.
no, not a
I think
fan.
she's putting on a front.
Yeah, she's fake.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She has a shell, like inside
I
she's a
don't.
dominant being, but she doesn't wanna be. She's like an Amazonian, maybe.
Oh, shit,
Oh
she's
my
got
gosh,
layers.
Amazonian! You're talking my
That would be
language.
that would be a
alright.
good
You're
fetish,
talking about
dude.
Wonder Woman, right?
Yeah, hell yeah, Princess Diana. all
Wonder
day.
Woman was not as hot as I thought it would be, though.
Dude,
Let's be
Gal
honest.
Gal
Oh,
Gadot
I think she's
is-
hot as fuck.
Oh,
honestly.
she's
No.
Miss Israel. She knows Krav Maga.
She's a Zionist, dude. That's hot as fuck.
Do you think Amazonians from fucking Greece know fucking Krav Maga?
Yeah.
Dude, they
In
no.
Israel.
In Israel,
Alright,
you
I
have
don't
to be
think
trained.
Amazonians do, but I think Wonder Woman does.
You think Wonder Woman?
Legitimately, if you're in Israel or whatever the fuck, you have to be trained at 18 in Krav Maga over your hands or some shit. Everyone there knows, like, because they're fucking.
Yeah.
That's
There's
a-
no way.
Krav
other way-
Maga is an Israeli fighting technique.
And
Exactly
Gal
why
Gadot
Israel
is
is-
Israeli.
What does that have to do with it?
She
I was
knows
just
it.
I was just
She
saying the
knows
point.
it. She knows
Yeah.
everything.
How else are you gonna beat up little Palestinian
Would you rather get slapped in the
children?
face or Krav Maga all over the place? I didn't mean that throw on.
Both.
Oh, Krav Maga me all over the place. What do you want me to do to you? Krav Maga me or something.
Have you seen those guys that just want to get like a girl with really fucking thick thighs and just be crushed, like
I've
his
seen that
head
type of
between
porn.
that? You've
Yeah.
seen that? I
Yeah.
haven't. That's
How thick are the thighs?
They're
really
thick.
thick.
Oh,
They are
shit.
thick.
Super thick.
That's 2 C's, you guys.
Two's
Oh,
thick. No, maybe even 3. Like, no, I've seen
maybe 2, but not 3.
I've seen girls that can crush watermelons with their fucking thighs. Like that is insane. I don't know how they.
Y'all
can
ever
do it.
seen that video? That chick like busting open that watermelon with like a single boob.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She just fucking.
She brings it down like a
bam.
fucking hammer.
Did she take it
onto
like?
it.
Did that hurt her or anything? Or was it just
Probably.
like, okay.
But I think for the video she tried to like save face, be like, no, it didn't phase me.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. I just
Yeah.
broke a
felt
watermelon
cool
with my
about it.
tit.
Damn, dude, that's
Whatever. That's
Yeah.
like us breaking a cantaloupe with our dick. I'm like, oh, it's fine. Who
I don't
gives
think I
a
can
shit?
get my dick hard
There's
enough to break
no
a
way
fucking.
I could break a cantaloupe with my dick.
There's
yeah,
no
I could fuck
fucking
a
way.
cantaloupe with my dick, but I couldn't break it.
You could definitely fuck
You
a
can fuck
cantaloupe.
a lot.
You can
But
do,
you-
you
But
can
you
fuck
need a
most
knife too.
everything.
You would have to cut it open. There's no way you could cut it open with your
Oh,
dick.
I would just burst through.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
this guy's dick is
shit.
Yeah, that's,
insane.
yeah, guys, my dick, it's I fuck cantaloupes.
He fucks cantaloupe. Yeah. Not even like pies, like American pies. He fucks actual American cantaloupes. And that's what he does.
American cantaloupes, or what other kind of cantaloupes you fuck?
Well, not one of those cheap Chinese cantaloupes.
Oh!
Those goddamn Chinese.
Fucking Chinese cantaloupes. You know they ain't right. that boy ain't right.
Okay, kind of serious question. Do you guys buy your crawfish from China or from local Louisiana?
Local places, actually.
Local place? That's good. Okay.
In California, they're
Where the
they have
fuck
Louisiana
do you get
shit.
crawfish in California?
You get it. They actually have like a couple of them, but it's everything they give credit to Louisiana, which is kind of cool. But they do it a lot differently.
I'm
You have
sure,
like
yeah.
you have crawfish in a bag, and one of their dipping sauces is lime juice and fucking salt and pepper.
They're stupid.
Salt
They
and
are
pepper?
stupid.
Salt and pepper, and like when I was fucking peeling them, my
That's
roommates were just like,
gross.
"The fuck are you doing?" And I was like, "Doing it the right way, bitch."
Doing
Yeah.
the, wait,
Oh,
do they
the fuck
eat
you
like
think
the
you are?
shell?
They don't eat the shell, but they were doing it like a
They
weird
put the
way.
whole thing in their mouth.
Yeah,
thing
they
in
just suck it up and get. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Ah.
But it was weird. But bibs are definitely a thing over there. I mean, I guess bibs,
Yeah.
if you're like real Cajun, you'd put them on.
yeah,
but
I
I was
can-
just like, the fuck.
I never
dude.
see anyone like.
The only thing is, like,
boils
if-
I go to.
Unless you get it in your eye, it's like, fuck.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
That's, I mean,
Salt and pepper's the flavor.
salt,
No,
pepper, and
salt
lime.
and pepper is not an
You need
actual
salt, pepper,
flavor.
and lime.
Crab boil is the only.
Yeah.
Crabs
fucking
and
flavor.
crab.
I mean, unless I'm going to like a cook-off, so there's a
Yeah.
lot
Yeah.
of like avant-garde.
I'll
shit
put
there.
I'll put ranch on it.
Ranch.
Or like
okay.
barbecue sometimes. But never like ketchup or anything like that.
I'd literally try anything.
Yeah.
I just don't know how good it would taste.
For those of you that are not in the South, salt and pepper is not an actual seasoning.
Unless you're
That's
from the
not-
north.
Yeah,
Unless
that's
you're
not
from
the
how you
north.
season crawfish.
No,
That is-
it's not how you season anything ever.
Tony
Don't
Chachere's
do
motherfucker.
that.
That's just what you need it to be edible.
Edible. Yeah, that's if you want edible. But if you want actual flavorful, like a little bit of spice.
5-star. Well, fucking Gordon Ramsay was on this bullshit, and we could school
Yeah.
him.
I remember Gordon Ramsay like taking apart a crawfish the other day. I saw it on Facebook.
Dude, everyone else was like, "Oh, that's so amazing how he fucking opened it." It's like, nigga, we've been
I was
doing
like,
this.
bruh. He's like, it's incredible just watching him open a crawfish, and he literally just like pulled the tail and like sucked the head out.
Yeah, the best thing he did was he did have a rolling pin or something. It's like, this is how you get it. It's like, or you can just like peel it or something.
seriously.
I don't know.
Or you could not be a freak.
The way he did
Just
a
go
lobster
one
was pretty
crawfish
cool.
boil. That'll give you like all the knowledge you need of the anatomy of a crawfish.
And if you win our sweepstakes, you can come down to New Orleans with your own. No, I'm just kidding.
Come down to Acme Oyster House.
Come down.
Yeah. Actually, our sweepstake is just if you're on the podcast, because we can
If you
use
listen
all the
to
help
us
we
and
can
are
get.
willing to pay to come
Yeah.
down to see us,
You
we
gotta be
will
a
we will say
real
what's
ass.
up.
As long as you pay for it. It's if you pay for it, you can definitely come down here. And we'll
hang out.
That's some premium content. Hanging out with us, that's premium time.
Yes, well, we might put it on podcast if you're cool. If not, probably not, because we're not cool. We don't
may
even
drink,
know why
we
we're
may
doing
not. Like,
this. We're probably gonna drink. We
we'll
drink most days. We'll drink. But seriously, at one point in your life, even if you're up northwest, whatever, you should definitely do a crawfish boil, like a Louisiana, Mississippi
Yeah.
crawfish boil at the
bucket
least.
list. Bucket list. type
Definitely
thing.
for sure. You'll love it. Either you might hate it because it's spicy as fuck compared to most people's tastes.
But if you're
Yeah,
I'd
it's a bit
say.
jarring if you're not used to like southern food.
Yeah.
It'll be different at first.
But if you ain't crying, it ain't spicy enough.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you gotta be like watering from your
Yeah.
mouth.
When I was a little kid, the most times I would cry was because I just ate crawfish.
Yeah. This has nothing to do with Joseph's like emotional detachment.
Emotional attachment. It's not because I hate my parents, but I mean that's part of it. But
That's for episode 2, you guys.
we're gonna get more into my emotional stability.
Strap in, motherfuckers.
Strap in. It's
We're
gonna
gonna
be,
get into the psychology of each of our personas.
It's gonna be a fun time. So far, we're going into me, but wait until we get into Phil or Jeb. They're insane.
You ever gotten high at a crawfish boil?
No, I've never
Me neither.
done that.
Is there a first for everything?
I
Next
don't usually
crawfish
get
boil,
high.
let's all get baked.
Should we do a crawfish boil here? Like, do y'all know how to make
Let's do a
crawfish? or not?
podcast yeah, I know how to make crawfish. You?
Oh shit! No, I mean I just know you get a big thing and just fucking let it go and just kill them.
Honestly, yeah, you got the gist of it. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, get crab boil.
You just need to know the timing and yeah, you gotta dump the whole crab boil.
Exactly, yeah, and then just kill the fucking crawfish.
I'm about to put some
Murder
crab.
them.
Dude,
Straight up kill
what
them.
veg-
Board them crawfish
What do you put
bitches.
in there? Because my sister just started putting hard-boiled eggs, and I thought it was dope. I thought it was
that's a fantastic
Yeah,
idea.
I'd eat that. Yeah, that sounds good.
I just like hard-boiled eggs in general. It's a
Yeah.
fantastic
and it's good
idea.
with the fucking seasoning.
Yeah, I don't think that would fuck with like the taste of the rest of the crawfish. either.
No.
That would like stay on its own.
Because I know you
Because you
put
got the
that,
eggshells.
celery, onions.
True.
I put garlic, potatoes,
corn,
Celery, he would because he's so
sausage,
slim.
Yeah, onions, garlic, mushrooms.
oranges, lemons, limes.
Sausage.
Dude, fuck.
You need sausage.
Now I'm getting
For sure.
hungry.
Potatoes.
Dude, if we can do
like
crabs
potatoes.
with it, I don't know if you can boil them together.
Crabs,
But I do. The only problem with
yes.
crabs is the same thing as crawfish.
Such a
is
bitch to open.
for
Yeah,
little
that's
meat.
the
I mean,
worst
you can
part.
you can get good bit of meat, but you got to work your way around it.
But
crawfish,
it's
you
such
can just
good
keep
meat,
going.
though.
My God. Yeah, we're out of crawfish season, but
Crab season's in, isn't it?
I don't even know
One
the
thing we
season.
could do is fucking oysters. I remember my
I fuck with oysters, charbroil for sure.
Right, you
my,
guys curse more, it will be cooler, dude. Fuck.
When I
you're
say
so
I
cool.
like something, I say I fuck with
I
it.
fucking love it.
I
fuck with
oysters,
it.
you guys.
dude.
He legitimately does though. You should see him. It's kind of disturbing.
my mini fedora.
that's just legitimate fedora. He just
Yeah,
puts his
oysters.
It's
penis
an
in it.
aphrodisiac, dude.
That's the only
Oysters
thing-
are an aphrodisiac. Well, actually, no. Legitimately, scientifically not. It's just like
Oh,
a
not?
false thing.
Oh, shit,
Chocolate is
well.
the main aphrodisiac. I've
What the
learned.
fuck is that? I've never gotten like just horny from eating chocolate.
I feel like chocolate's
haven't
more
eaten
of the
enough chocolate.
That's
chocolate's probably
it.
more of the reason behind the chocolate rather than eating it. I feel like if you use chocolate at an occasion, obviously you're doing the Valentine's shit. You're trying to bound chicka wow wow
Yeah.
with it versus like, oh, I got horny off. Of
Yeah, I
eating
think
this.
it's just like, hey, you like chocolate? Because I do too. We should totally
once you
like
go
make
chocolate,
out,
you don't
like,
go
make
back.
babies.
I do feel like a lot of it is in like the stigma
Context.
around it.
Guys,
yeah.
I spilled so much on my fucking pants.
Is that bull? No.
got more
Look
blood
at-
on Joseph's
Oh
pants.
my god.
Yeah, but they say like rhino horn gets you up and shit like that.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, so I've heard.
Because it's a horn, so it goes up.
So
it
you get
must
it's
be,
horny.
right? You get
if
horny.
you will. Yeah.
I think that's a linguistic.
We're a scientific podcast, for
Yeah,
sure.
I'm a legitimate political scientist, so I'll let
I
y'all
check all
know.
the politics out and then I scientific.
what is your what have you learned?
It's so fucking. God.
What is your idea?
Honestly,
Who
just
cares?
internal political systems and dumb fucking bullshit like
He
that.
doesn't
A
even
lot
care
of-
about what he's learned. That's
I
perfect.
don't give a fuck. No.
Who gives a shit? He
Oh my
just wants to be
God.
a lawyer. That's all that
Guys,
matters.
degrees are means to an end. Don't apply importance to them.
C's get degrees, homies.
All
Not
right.
really.
Yeah, I was working in a bakery at one point. And
Were you
you
getting
talk to your
baked at the
cousin-
bakery?
I was getting baked at the fucking
Guys,
bakery.
oh my
I was
god.
smoking
Stop bringing up weed into every
mad
conversation.
ganja.
You two are the only guys that smoke weed here.
Sorry. Yeah, Joseph.
I'm so out of it.
Sorry, this is democracy.
Joseph has smoked
Fuck
weed
you.
before.
I'm the host. It should be all about me.
He thinks
Should be
he's better.
only thing.
He's toasted. Just kidding. All right, go.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but seriously, go ahead.
Yeah. All right, I was working in the bakery, and some bitch was like waiting for a cake. So like that.
Oh, some bitch.
All right,
Oh,
sorry.
she was waiting for
She
a
was,
cake.
She was kind of a
An
bitch.
ass cake.
God damn.
An ass cake, to be honest.
Alright.
So that leaves you ample time to just talk and get to know someone. So it got into like college conversations, and she's like, "Oh, well, what's your major?" And I'm like, "Oh, political science." And she's like, "Oh, you seem like you'd be a scientist." And I was like, "Yes,
Yes.
awesome." You have no idea what you're talking about, but I feel so validated right now. I'll take whatever I can get.
You're a scientist, dude. You know
Politics.
politics.
I don't know dick about current events though.
Hey, my sister is a Jewish and Holocaust history major, so she knows the
Wait,
science
that's her
behind.
own. That's a straight major.
No, like she's a doctorate in that. Like she wrote an award-winning thesis,
Oh,
like a
yeah.
legitimate. She goes across the United States giving the thesis talk. But like
how
she's
long
a
is that?
legitimate scientist.
How long is that? Like, how long is
How long is her dick? I don't know. It's like
I mean,
2
I imagine
inches.
It's pretty long because she's an independent woman.
She's an independent woman.
She's super smart and
There's-
funny.
She's
Yeah.
smart. She's smart and funny, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never actually read it, but
Oh, Reddit.
she. God.
Jesus. What
Guys,
what obscure.
we know websites too. We know everything. Do you know Catico or whatever that 4chan? Oh my god.
What was the thing that was like a Reddit copy? You were telling we were running the other
What?
day. You were telling me either Reddit or 4chan had like
Stumble.
Not
No, probably not
Stumble.
Stumble.
It was Next, or it had some
what was it?
obscure name. This is really good content.
This is great content. We're going away
We're
from the
thinking of a
conversation I was
name.
going for, and we're going for Jeff.
Okay.
What do you got?
I'm sorry. What conversation were you?
No,
going
I'm
for?
Thinking of
just
a name
kidding.
between
Alright,
1 and
whatever.
20.
Let's stay on the topic of the Holocaust. That's fun for everybody. Yeah,
Except the
I
Jews.
find it interesting. Except for the Jews.
I'm gonna edit a few of this thing, but I'm definitely
Shout
gonna
out to Ben
include that
Shapiro.
comment.
Please keep it.
We're gonna have a fun topic about the goddamn Holocaust, and it's gonna be fantastic.
I was on a plane ride the other day, and I read that book Mouse, the graphic novel about like the Holocaust.
Oh, from the point of view of a mouse, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
The
I
Jews
know.
are mice. The Germans are cats. The French are frogs, of course.
That makes sense, because you
right.
eat frog legs, dude.
Yeah, motherfucker.
The Americans are just fucking humans.
Dogs, actually.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, they made us dogs in Mouse. It's actually a really good fucking book. Highly recommend it.
Wow, like Animal House
Have
or,
you-
or whatever.
Have you heard of fucking
Animal Farm, that's
the
it.
Animal
theory-
Farm.
Animal Farm, it's not Animal House.
Is that Orson Welles?
Yeah, it's Orson Welles, but
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
sorry.
There's like a theory on Tom and Jerry where like the Jerrys were the Germans or something and the Toms were the Britons. I mean the British.
Oh, that's
But like,
interesting.
yeah,
That's
when I
weird
heard
that they would
mouse
paint
thing, I was
Tom
like-
as the antagonist, though.
Right.
That's
yeah,
weird.
yeah, exactly. That's the propaganda behind it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm-
God, I wanted Tom to win just once.
Yeah.
Right? No,
I felt bad for him.
It's
Yeah.
when you're a little kid, you're like Jerry should fucking win because he's just so rambunctious.
When you go
And
old-
when you get older, you're like Tom is
Yeah.
awesome.
That's
Yeah.
totally like the SpongeBob Squidward complex.
I was
Yeah,
just thinking
right?
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
that's
older you
totally
get, you
it.
have more appreciation for Squidward.
Yeah, he just wants to live his fucking life, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he went to that
Let
Squidward place with a bunch of squids, and he was like, "I'm having a fun time," until he got bored, and I was like,
Complacency,
SpongeBob's
dude.
coming.
Complacency
Yeah,
is a thing.
I fucking loved Squidward at the end of that episode. He was
yeah.
he had like a jetpack and just flew away. That was the bomb.
"That's a different episode, but I fucking love that." Let's
Wait
get
a
our
second.
fucking facts
Wait,
straight.
I'm almost positive that that's the same episode.
Oh,
HIV
wait,
positive,
actually,
or-
okay, you might be right.
Yeah.
I might just be fucking.
I will
don't know.
back
Is that with
check
the
you
leaf
on-
blower?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the leaf blower episode.
He
'cause
like
that was
finds the leaf
fantastic.
blower and he like blows himself around on the bench.
Yeah, I'll blow
Oh,
you
yeah.
around the bench.
Speaking of which,
What?
you don't have like that stigma of like people like putting their dick in the vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever tried that? Because I haven't.
No, I've only done the pool thing.
Isn't that like putting your dick in a black hole because it's technically a vacuum? That's
Yeah,
a
no,
science
black
joke.
hole is like a bit of a stretch. Like
Yeah, I would
light
assume-
cannot escape from a black.
My dick can't escape the vacuum.
Right,
Yeah,
when it's
I
on.
mean, right.
cannot escape.
There was also that Whitest Kids You Know sketch. Did you watch it?
Which one?
Where it was like, this guy goes to a vacuum cleaner store and it's like, so does this vacuum cleaner, does it suck
Yeah,
like a good bit?
I
It's like,
remember that one.
and the guy's just like automatically like, this vacuum is really bad if you wanted to suck your fucking dick. Let me show you a vacuum cleaner that'll suck your fucking dick. He's like, no, that's not what I want. But I'll take that vacuum cleaner that'll suck my fucking dick. I'm totally cool with that.
Holy shit, man! I don't know why Whitest Kids You Know disbanded. That was a good fucking.
Because they finished at such a high point. They finished with a civil war on drugs, and that was fantastic, honestly. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I'm okay with good things coming to an end.
Plus, they made a movie, and it kind of sucked. Let's be honest.
Miss March.
Miss March.
Ooh,
I never
kinda
watched
I
it,
did like
but-
that
I
movie
feel like
actually.
a Whitest Kids You Know movie. Like,
Really?
Because it had like two of the actors, I believe.
Two of the actors is the whitest kids you know.
It did. It had Zach and I believe Trevor from Whitest Kids You Know.
I remember
And
there
I
was
was like-
there was the main guy with brunette hair, and there was two white guys, and there was the fat white
They're
guy,
all white.
and then there was the but there was the two
They
white
were
guys
the
who looked
whitest
kind of the
kids.
same. Who looked kind of the same. There was the fat white guy, and then there was the pathetic white guy.
Dan.
No, that was
Dan
Timmy.
Daniel.
Timmy.
Oh, Timmy was the pathetic
Timmy
white
was the
guy.
pathetic white guy.
Yeah, there's two pathetic white guys for it. There's Sam, Timmy, Trevor, and Zach.
No, there was another one though.
The fifth?
There was five, and I'm telling you, you're getting Sam. No, not Sam, but what was the last guy you said?
Dan, Sam,
Damn,
Timmy, Trevor.
Sam.
Sam's. I hope y'all know Whitest Kids
It
You
was
Know.
Sam, Timmy, and Trevor were the main guys, and there was those other two guys who I could not tell apart, really.
Wait, I thought it was Curly, Larry, and Mo.
God damn.
Comedy troops last forever.
We're probably going to cut this part, because it's just
I was
so-
raised on the Three Stooges. I'm sorry.
I know our entire fan base and loves Whitest Kids
Whitest
You Know.
Kids You
so
Know,
we're going to
'cause we're
talk
white.
about this for the next hour now.
God damn it. God damn it! But if you're just catching up with us, we're talking about how Jeb has ideas about wanting to suck my penis. And that's okay.
Don't know if y'all have ever seen Joseph's dick.
It's
immaculate.
Red Rocket.
like it's something that girls would be attracted to, but it's something that guys would be like, wow.
Yeah, you take a minute.
Amazing.
It's that docking love.
It's that personal.
We're bringing up references that her fan base doesn't even know. This is
totally
great.
our jokes, guys.
Guys, have you heard about docking? Because Rick and Morty has never done docking before.
Yeah.
Man, what up with the pupils on Rick and Morty? I wonder who.
They're like globs.
Yeah, they're just weird squiggles every time.
But it's original.
It's
though.
almost like the guy who mainly created it is kind of like a wacky guy that did wacky
like
things.
he has his own style.
Yeah, it's almost weird. Like it's almost like his first animation was about a guy sucking an older dude's balls.
What animation was that?
It was Doc and Marty.
That's funny.
It was like, hey, it was
Docking and Marty.
So it was Back to the Future parody, and he was like, if you want to get Back to the Future, Marty, you're gonna have to suck my fucking balls, and he was like, I guess I'm gonna have to suck your balls.
Yeah, Morty would go along with it.
I think Morty would.
There was
I mean,
a
if we're
picture.
convinced
The
him.
third season Morty probably would, but the first or second season would, because there's a huge difference between
third
the
season
two.
Morty, yeah,
He's a
pretty
badass, or he's becoming.
Yeah,
He's becoming not to give a fuck.
I wish they kept Morty the way that they did, because I liked him a lot more in the first, second season.
I feel like if they
that's a flat character though.
if they knew he was coming to an end,
Okay, you're right.
if they knew he was coming to an end, I like the third season Morty, but I want them to have like fucking 10 season or
10
something, because like that's such a
yeah.
great show, like. And then I would feel that would be proper.
Yeah,
but
I think they
don't
could
know.
have done more with him. I think they could have like put him into that transition better.
Yeah.
I
But I
mean,
mean,
they
they have
did-
been through a lot.
I'm
like in
seeing
all
it
honesty.
No, if he was like at the start of the third season, he was just like, fuck Rick. And before I was like, I kind of like Rick,
I can see Morty being kind of tired of Rick's shit at this point.
But at the same time, it came out of nowhere, right?
I don't know. By
With
the
the
end
divorce,
of season 2, I think he
maybe.
understood Rick's bullshit.
Maybe it
And,
might have been the divorce.
I mean, he still loves him, of course. Like that's evident. But like,
Of course,
just
I
the-
love
the-
you. So
Would y'all
like,
see-
I'll suck
Yeah.
your dick.
Would y'all
so it
see
doesn't
Morty
matter.
as Michael Cera? Because I thought I saw like a picture of like the real live Rick and Morty. And I
Yeah.
forgot what the order was, but like I think Morty was like a
Yeah.
Michael Cera character.
I saw like a live action like idea, and someone put like Willem Dafoe and Michael Cera together.
Yeah, that
And
might have been. It.
Granted, I like the idea of Willem Dafoe there, and it's not that I hate Michael Cera.
So,
or
yeah,
anything.
you need
It's
someone
just-
to describe Morty
Yeah.
completely. Like they probably have overlap, but not like the
Right.
whole thing.
So Michael Cera would be a fantastic Morty, you think?
There's probably better people you can get.
Better.
There's a fuck ton of actors out there, so I mean, maybe
Yeah.
just
You
credit
can
like
get
a
anyone.
low budget one.
I
straight
could
up.
totally be Morty. I could totally be pathetic in my own life.
Let's cast Joseph as
Cast
Morty.
me as Morty.
And if
Cast-
y'all need a Jerry, I would be the perfect Jerry.
He's a good Jerry. I think. And for Rick, I don't think either of us could do it.
I'm
Jeb, do you think
a
you could?
real loose cannon. I'll totally play Rick.
He's so smart. Oh my god.
I'm also the most brilliant person in the universe,
He
so
is the best.
it's typecasting in my opinion, but I'll roll with it. No problems here.
Typecast. I think
So
you
many
could do
people.
it fun.
Yeah, speaking of typecasting, Michael Cera's typecast as fuck.
Yeah, that's the
Any
problem
role
with
is in.
Michael Cera. Anyway, we are probably gonna have to close, and we are definitely gonna have to close this
Yeah.
podcast because we've been talking for a good amount of time.
Yeah, how long has it been at this point?
I don't know.
A couple of drinks later.
Yeah, we don't even know the time because we've been doing multiple takes. I'm pretty sure you guys can tell, but it makes things more interesting, at least for sure.
doubt.
And we've been drinking for the entire thing, so don't worry about it. At the same time, we'll have a piece in the description if you guys are drinking too much. We want to make sure that you guys are doing fine.
If you take a shot every time we do a word,
Yeah,
thank you for being alive.
Whenever you hear one of us say infantile way, drink.
Even better, if you take a shot every time I bring up one of my kinks.
Hell yeah.
That is fine. There's so many drinking games you can do with us. Anyway, we're gonna sign off. So,
P Diddy. Oh no, JK Phil.
Phil,
This is Jeb.
and this is Joe. So thank you so much for listening to the podcast. And if you like the podcast, like it up. If you dislike it, please dislike it so we can learn from it. And if you want to comment and tell us a little bit about how we can improve it, or how you fucking hate us and you want to call us pieces of shit, that works perfectly fine. Or you want to answer the question that I completely forgot about, that works fine too. We'll see you guys. Peace out and have a good night.
Balls back.
You would not believe how much we spilled with that.